Mabu, hi everybody! How excited are you? I know how excited I am. I'm very excited. Are we live? Are we in the room? Let me have a check, see what's going on. I think if I turn that off, I can see everybody. It seems to be all good. Yes, we are all here. Hello. So, what a night last night. Did any of you manage to sleep at all? I can honestly say that we hardly did. It was just so exciting, and Dan was writing blogs and things all evening. I don't know if you've seen them. Hello, 2001 Deethan. Nice to see you. And gosh, there's lots of you been waiting. So kind of you to come. I'm really thrilled. Not yet asleep. No, well, it's late again for you, isn't it? Not as late as last time, but still, we're so excited. And we have been taught by our girl Alex that we can believe, we can have faith that she's going to pull it out the bag again. And so where are you? You are Subic, Zambales, Philippines. Hopefully that's a place that we will go to in January when we come over. Bulacan, Phils. Lovely. And Mabuhay, Ninong and Ninang. Oh, that's godmother and godfather, not Tita and Tito. I got it. Hello to you both. La Marcos. Hello. So good to see everybody. Dan is here. He will be here any second. He's just been watering the plants for the neighbours. And I've just made him his lunch. So hopefully he'll eat that before he comes along. I would love to call you Tita and Tito, but your age doesn't allow me. Oh, you know what? We're all the same age here, aren't we? I think so. And what else? Praying for Alex's victory. Yes, absolutely. We always pray for her victories, don't we? We pray for her victories, and we always pray for injury-free tennis, because at the end of the day, that's the big one for me anyway. Because if we don't have injury-free tennis, then nothing happens. Hello, Mr. Sealdown. Dan and I were just saying yesterday that we missed Mr. Sealdown, and he's saying he's missed the live stream yesterday due to a very late night. It was a very late night. We are not judging you for that. Absolutely, you should stay and do whatever you do. Oh, there's a cable right here.
Sorry, I got to go.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
There's lots of people waiting. Lots of people here for the chat. Oh, I'm going to put my do the microphones. It's funny that you can hear without. Mr. Rainier Poe is here. Hello, Mr. Rainier. Thank you so much for all your help for our channel. We really do appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. So, got the microphone on. Hello from Victoria, British Columbia. British Columbia? BC? British Columbia, yeah. Amazing. Lots of Canadians. And of course, Leylah is Canadian. So do you feel torn? The people who are Filipino Canadians, do you feel torn that that you got one camp and one foot in the other? Or do you just go, you know what? She's a proud Filipino. We're going to support Eala. Because you know you're in the wrong room if you want to support Fernandez. I'm sorry. We're just totally and utterly, what you call biased. Yeah, good to see you. It's a long break after the grass ring. It was, Mr. Sealdampo. It really was. We felt a little bit empty. Felt that we were certainly missing you guys. But every time you came on, we were watching videos and people were putting lovely messages on and everything. So that was really nice. You got your microphone, honey? Yes. No. There you go. Dan's been watering the, I think they're courgettes and sunflowers in the house opposite. In fact, the house opposite, he does watch us, Simon, but he's on holiday, so I doubt I hope he's not watching us now because he's on holiday. Clash of Pinoy blood. So it is. So how do you guys feel about that? Is that difficult? Because I was quite struck when a little while ago when we were playing I think it was Schwantek match at Wimbledon, and somebody came on and said, he said, I don't mean to be rude, and it didn't come across rude at all. I don't mean to be rude, but how is it that the British people are happy to support Eala when Poland is closer to England than Philippines? And it was interesting. I said, we're just not so much like that. We're not so, because obviously you all support all the Southeast Asian players, which is lovely. You bring it all together. It's really nice. But we're just not so good at being like that. We support our own side, but then even, I don't know, you see, if Alex played Raducanu, I think I'd support Alex. I think I would, because I don't particularly feel her heart like I feel Alex's. Is that
Who's that?
Raducanu? I
Oh
don't.
no,
I
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I don't sort of. Oh, he speaks. He's ready. Give him 5 minutes to calm down. He's fine. You'll be fine now, won't you? It's hot here. It's quite hot. That's why we had to feed the sunflowers. And
So yes, good news today because there's no delay. Alex's first match on the Stadium Court again. She is playing Leylah Fernandez in the round of 16. That means another way of saying it is the second round, as this is a small field, only 28 players in the main draw. The top 4 seeds had a bye. Fernandez actually is seeded number 8. She beat Mubadala in her first match. Alex, as we know, came back from the brink of defeat against Qinwen Zheng yesterday. A set and 4-3 down. Zheng only had to hold her serve twice, but having sat down a set and a breakup, Alex just found another gear and won 7 games in a row, just at the nick of time to go from a set and 4-3 down to suddenly being a set all and 4-love up from where she made no mistake in closing out the match. So both have played one match at the venue, and both are looking for a place in the quarterfinals. It's a very interesting matchup, but we know it's starting at 4 o'clock in the UK time, 11 o'clock in the Philippines, or 11 a.m. where Alex is in Washington, which I don't think is a bad time for her. I think that suits her. If you follow her practice times, we were in Birmingham, 7 weeks ago, and she was up really early practicing 8-9 o'clock in the morning. So she's used to playing early, and she'll have her practice and then pretty much go seamlessly into the match today. And it's a very interesting match because these two are both left-handers. They both play a very similar style. The best sort of analogy I came up with is it's like Alex is like playing herself in the mirror. It's about as close as you can get. Leylah Fernandez is 24 in September, so she's 2.5 years older than Alex. She's been on tour that bit longer, but very much a similar game style. Although, when you look at their recent records, Fernandez is actually having a poor year. She's been struggling for a run of consistent wins. And of the two players, you would say that Alex actually has the better 2026 overall form. Although they did meet in Stuttgart earlier this year in the clay swing. It was an indoor clay court, so very unusual event in terms of there aren't virtually, there are 2 events. Alex played in Linz as well, indoor clay, so perfect conditions, but a very slow surface. And as we know, really, Alex was just adjusting to clay. She did manage a few wins on clay, as we know, 4 wins over the course of all the events she played. But at Stuttgart, really, she gave Fernandez a head start. It was 5-love in the blink of an eye. The first set, 5 games came and went. And from 5-love down, Alex really was up against it. But the last 12 games of that match, Alex competed well, and it was very close. The last 12 games was actually 7-5 to Fernandez. It resulted in a 6-1, 6-4 scoreline. But I try and take the positives from that match. And by the end of the match, it was much closer than the first set. So, you know, based on everything, this is another close match potentially over the hard court form, which we're going to show you in due course before the match starts. Fernandez has some very impressive results.
You want me to put that up?
Including this time last year. So yes, we'll show you her form from 2025 on hard court.
There you
can see this second half of the season.
I'll pop it over there. Oh no, I won't.
She won in Washington, which isn't shown there. And then she headed off to the US Open and had 2 good wins before losing to Sabalenka. No disgrace there. But in winning here in Washington, she beat... What's
I just thought it was funny because I just moved it so that they could see us as well. Sorry. Apologies, everyone.
She won in Washington, beating Pegula, Rybakina and Anna Kalinskaya, and then continued good form for the rest of the season, which is the point I'm making, including her win in Osaka there, beating Valentova in the final. And she also had a good run in Hong Kong to finish the year out, losing a very close semi-final to Mboko. But she has good form on hard, but then it almost, when she didn't really want the season to end, that break saw her come into 2026 and everything seemingly has gone wrong for her. No run of wins. This is her form on hard court this season. So I've taken out grass and clay, and you can see where's some good form. Well, you're scanning down the list, and what you can see is she's not won 2 consecutive matches on at a hard court event this year. Now that's a good omen for Alex, because a bit like Jung yesterday, Jung had not won 3 consecutive matches all year. In fact, I raised that in the blog Katie read, and then lo and behold, Jung actually mentioned it at the press conference afterwards. So she's kind of was preoccupied with that lack of form, and Fernandez mentally will have a similar issue in her head. She will be desperate to try and build some momentum at one event. So she plays a lot of tournaments. This is her 20th event, but look at that hard court form there. You do well to find a good result. She did beat Samsonova in Dubai, but she's lost to players like Siniakova, Kessler, Lee, all very good players, all players in and around the top 50 in the world. But certainly if you're just going by 2026 form, Alex, you could argue, is actually the slight favourite. Personally, I feel that is possibly an unnecessary pressure to put on Alex. I consider Alex in her second full year on tour. Despite loads of positives this season, I'd like her to go into this match feeling she's got nothing to lose. This is very much an even match. I make Fernandez, just based on experience and pre-2026 form, with a slight edge, 55, 56% likely to win. But I like that for Alex because she likes being the underdog.
So Joanne Balance is waiting in line at the site in... I'll just get this so you can see Dan again. She's waiting in line at the site in DC. So she's our mole. She's there in the actual stands watching. So I really hope you get good seats, Joanne. And Mr. Sealdown is saying this seeding of Alex is stacked. Well, there you go. What do you think? The seeding is stacked.
Does he mean that the section of the draw is stacked?
Well, it's Mr. Sealdampo who knows a lot about tennis. So I would imagine he's probably talking technical. Wow, the Chalk Desk community is growing. Yes, Nadra Gas, it is. We're so lucky. Thank you so much. Yes.
Well, the winner of this match would play most likely Elina Svitolina, who's the second highest ranked player at the event. She's the only other top 10 player apart from Jessica Pegula, who's at the other end of the draw at the top half as number 1 seed. So the winner of this match probably plays Svitolina, although she has to be Polini Kudermetova, which I expect she will do, but the players have all had quite a lot of rest since Wimbledon, so you never quite know. Does occasionally throw up upsets Washington. Kalinskaya looked good in the top half in her win over Kasatkina yesterday. So there are lots of players very close to the top 10 in rankings. Lots of players ranked sort of between 20 and 40. Alex is one of many players in that ranking range. And so, yeah, it is a stacked section, if that's what you mean.
And Mr. Judah KL is asking, will Alex get a round 1 bye in Toronto? Watching from Alaska. She will. She'll get that. That's great to know.
All the 32 seeds in Toronto will get a first round bye. They'll come in round 2. Alex is seeded 25th. That was confirmed at the beginning of this week. So Toronto have factored in people who are not available to play. Makova's had a slight follow-up operation. I don't think it's too serious. And Boko's obviously not fit at the moment. And so they factored in players who are available to play in Toronto, and Alex shuffled up at
Have they
3
factored
spots
in? You see, I'm not sure that the algorithm
to be
can
seeded
manage this.
25th.
I don't think they factor in that the lower you put Alex, the better she plays. Now, I bet there isn't an algorithm that takes that into account. If you make her at the bottom, she'll go to the top. I don't know what would happen if you put her at the top. She'd probably crumble.
Yeah, she's getting the benefits. It will help keep her workload down a little bit. So both at Toronto and then Cincinnati, these 1,000 events that follow Washington this week. Alex is probably going to play 3rd, 4th of August time in Toronto. The event starts on the 2nd, so possibly my birthday, I think. 4th of August might be a good day.
Is it your birthday? On the 4th?
Yeah, it doesn't change.
Turns out it's Dan's birthday. Who'd have known?
She might be playing then, but yeah, they'll play the first round matches on the 2nd and 3rd, I would expect, and then Alex will be scheduled 4th or 5th of August. But it's a reduced workload. Once you get seeded at these bigger events, you're possibly playing one less round, which is the case in Toronto. That's good for Alex now. It gives us a few more days rest. So whenever she finishes in Washington, she's going to have some meaningful days off between finishing here and playing there.
Hannah Joy Castillo, any relation to Deanne Castillo? Is watching from Sacramento, California. Lots of Californians, lots of Canadians. Are you having an advanced happy birthday from Nadragas? That's very kind of you. Thank you. What time will the game start? So the game is due to start in 40 minutes. 4 p.m. here. That's 11 p.m. with you if you are in the Philippines. Jam Lorenzana, you didn't really sleep very well last night, did you? You're watching from Marikina City. All these names, I'm getting so excited because we're going to come visit you guys in January. And now when you're saying names of places, I'm thinking, I might actually have been there by this time next year. I might actually have visited. Might have swum in the sea there. Can I request to know where the rest of the viewers are from? Oh, Clem Rosa, that's a great idea. Everyone pile in with where you're from. And I've got a map. I always put pins in my map to see, but at the moment I haven't got anywhere to hang it up. That was you. I should have bought some. If she wins, we decide to go back tomorrow, I will bring some. Oh, that would be great. Yes. So have you got some in your luggage? Because you're obviously in America. Do you have a packet of ding-dongs in your luggage, Joe Ambulancia, to take to her? Just, I wouldn't say throw, because I don't think you should throw them, like a missile. More like just drop down onto the court beside her. A nice packet of ding-dongs. I think she'd laugh, but we'd probably lose her concentration. So we've got upset Leylah, Alex. Yes, absolutely. think it's full house already. Oh, Iris Fulgencio, are you also in DC? Oh no, it's full house already here in Chalk Dust Community, maybe. Our room is as big as you want it to be. So you just keep on coming in. Love it if you press sub and notifications and all that stuff. But Manila, Clemosa is from Manila, barely sleeping. Jam Lorenzo, yeah, he has had no sleep at all. I'm hoping that Erlo Bornales, our driver, I'm hoping that he's had a good sleep because it's not safe to be very tired when you're driving. Hugo is from Savite. I saw a video about the culture of the geography and the culture of Philippines, and I learnt that it is called Savite. And Dasmariñas City, that sounds lovely. Is it starting already? Teach me how to dodge. No, it's not starting already. You've got half an hour to go. You've got enough time to go and find some ding dongs for the second set, and you've got enough time to go and get yourself a nice cold drink, or of course it's in the evening for you, so nice cup of hot milk. Chalk Dust is always sold out, but always has space for everyone. Yeah, come on in. It's warm in here. Sit by the fire. Chill out with us. We sit, we pray, we enjoy, we laugh, and we cheering. And we have our flags ready. Dun. One for Dan, one for me. Pronounce cavite. Oh, not savite. Oh, I thought it was with a s. Right, thank you for that telling me that. I don't like to get it wrong because it's culturally not nice. Iris Fulgencio is based in Toronto. Thank you very much for the gift. We keep on getting purple gifts, and honestly, we're so bad at YouTube. We don't actually even really know what they are, but we're very grateful for whatever they are. It's got a cookie on it. Who gave us that gift? Somebody gave us a gift. That's very kind of you. I'm going to click on it and see if anything happens. Oh, Abodong Bukid sent a laughing disco. Thank you very much for the laughing disco. That is great. So it's cavite. Thank you for that, Teresa, my teacher. And Ronald Domingo saying advanced happy birthday to Coach Dan.
Thank
How
you.
do they know it's your birthday? Oh, you told them.
Well, I talked about potentially Alex's first match, second round in Toronto, which will be, is it next week? Yes,
Is
next
it?
week.
Toronto?
So if
Wow.
Alex has a
If she's not
full
in-
week here, she'll be playing right up to, including the weekend. That will take us, Friday, August the 1st is Saturday.
Yes.
So she will have probably 2 or 3 days off maximum. Whereas obviously the earlier a loss here would mean a longer rest before Toronto. But back to today's match. Fascinating. For me, I want Alex to be a little bit more proactive. So when she's played these big hitters who make mistakes, Jung being similar to some of these opponents like Vekic, Rybakina, she's played big hitters, then she's been conscious and alert to the fact that half the points Alex has been winning is through her opponent's mistakes. And going for big shots all the time is high risk reward tennis, and Jung was no exception. Whereas Leylah Fernandez is very similar in style, and she won't make as many unforced errors. These will be a lot of well-constructed points, meaning that I can see some of the points being extended rallies over 4 or 5 shots. And for me, I'm interested to see if Alex tries to impose a little bit more potency with some of her shot selection and looks to be the aggressor in the midpoint of a rally and takes Fernandez on. Fernandez tends to play aggressively. She tends to hit with forceful forehands and backhands. She looks for the angle, the cross court. She looks to pull her opponent wide on the diagonal line in that pattern going cross court. And then once she's got her opponent wide, she will, like a knife through butter, look to go down the line. And I felt, if you watch the Stuttgart match, she was just a bit more clinical in the majority of points. She had a clear sort of attacking strategy on that slow surface, and Alex very much came onto the surface a little bit kind of reacting to her opponents, a bit unsure about getting used to the surface, etc. Whereas on hard court, they're both used to hard courts. This is where the season is played on, the majority of the season, first couple of months and then the last 3 months all on hard court. And so I'm hoping Alex has very much a clear strategy, and she looks to impose her game on Fernandez. Players who haven't been winning much, you need to remind them of their losing streak. You're trying not to give them any confidence in the scoreline, and that's what Alex has got to try and do, I feel.
They'd like your microphone turned up, which actually I don't know how to do, but I think you can just speak a bit louder, maybe. Just somebody has said that. So just try and generally speak a bit louder. Just generally, Dan's voice is a little bit...
I'm not sure it needs to be over here. I think it needs to be under my mouth.
I just wondered if the voice would come out and maybe miss through your chin.
Right, okay.
I was going around the edge.
Okay.
But you can always put it on top of your laptop or something. Here. How's that? Any better?
Well, we'll try that. But yes, Alex has got to impose her game. She is an elite player now. She has got used to this status. She's handling everything off court really well. For me, she now needs to go on court and start imposing her game from the off and start sort of dominating matches from the beginning. It's very easy to say, and obviously she's got to play her best level, but I'm hoping to see that confidence come through her tennis. We saw it at the end of yesterday's match. Once she got that second set, the confidence came through and she looked a very different player. She talked about the intensity she had, sustaining a high intensity through that last period of the match. I'd like to see her start with that intensity. Yesterday she started well. Jung was all over the place. Alex was 2-love up very quickly. She served 3-4 aces in the first 2 service games. She was 2 games up and 40-love up, and that was a great starting position. But for whatever reason, there was a little drop off, and that third game she lost 5 points in a row from 40-love up, and suddenly Jung got a sniff of settling into the match, and that first set became a lot closer, and ultimately Jung won it. I'd like to see Alex do what Fernandez did to Alex in Stuttgart, which is basically get hold of that match early on and keep hold of it, and get that intensity from the off. That's the ideal scenario.
A bit of side chat. Joanne Valenciano is now, the gates have opened and they're letting the line in, which is great. So we've just wished her that she gets herself a good view. And we're talking about her nationality. So obviously Leylah she has an Ecuadorian father and a half Filipino Canadian mother. So that probably makes her a quarter Filipino, which I think I'm like about 7/8 Filipino now. Not by blood, just by fascination of your guys' culture. I think Alex can use the pace. Leylah hits at her. So obviously Leylah, yes, if you could not do that, that would be great. Where was I? We live near here, so we can buy Filipino You've got a Filipino store in DC? Huh. I live in Bristol and I don't know of a Filipino store. But we are going to London next week. You know we're going to London next week.
We are going to London.
We are going to London next week. Yes, for your birthday. I haven't told him why. But we are going, and we might find a Filipino something or other when we get there. You never know. If you're lucky. Sorry, guys, I'm just being silly. Right. Lynn Allen, I sure would love to attend this game, but I'm out of town. Oh, do you live in DC and you've left DC? Oh, you should Airbnb your house to Joanne Valencia. Anyway. Oh, no, because she lives nearby as well, so she wouldn't need your Airbnb. Look, guys, if you are enjoying this silly chat and this happy, positive environment that you sit in, please subscribe. We are a growing channel here, really growing fast because of the support that you guys show us, and we are really grateful for that support. And look at that, we are 12,854. Shall we try for 13,000? Shall we? That's a lot. That would be a big jump. Guiz Guzman, nice to see you. And I found Luis Guzman. I found somebody else who has got the same name but with another name ahead of it. And I was wondering if it was your wife. Anyway, London has a Jollibee. Now does it? Oh, funny about that. All right, then I'm going to tell you now here, live on air, for your birthday. We're going to Jollibee's. We're going to meet at Jollibee's like a date. Having a date at Jollibee's.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this in preparation for anything?
What do you mean?
Well, when we go to the Philippines.
Oh, when we go to the Philippines, we're having a meet up at Jollibee's. Apparently, it's like the law in the Philippines. That's where you meet. Because I had said to these guys, let's meet on the beach and have a barbecue. And they all went like, what? You can't do that. You have to go to Jollibee's if you're meeting up. So we're going to meet up in Jollibee's. Anyway, don't forget to click like, guys, says Mr. Steele down Poe. Thank you very much. Yes, of course, because everybody in this chat has subscribed anyway. So how many? We've got 27 minutes. I really liked her green. I called it pea green. I thought it was pea green outfit yesterday. I really like that. I thought it looked really good. It was quite different to the stuff that she usually wears, wasn't it? And different to what everyone else is wearing as well, which I like about her. She's happy to be daring to be different. She lets us dare to dream. She dares to be different. The microphone is there, so if you could do that, it would be. Obviously, you can read it as well. And you've got advance happy birthday from Pillow Prime.
Thank you.
I know. Yeah, it's fun to make a fuss of your birthday, isn't it? It was matcha. It was matcha. Okay. It was matcha. Both of them. Oh, it was a matcha colour. Really, my screen called it mushy peas. Green outfit, paying homage to her great grass tradition. Absolutely, Mr. Steele Dampo. I think that's true. Both of them are wearing green today, are they? It's going to be a green battle. Yeah, but we know who's going to win. Matcha versus Uber yesterday. Yeah, it was. It was yesterday, and quite political. A bit of a prickly handshake at the end there. I wasn't particularly impressed with that. I was a little bit. I don't think they should bring that type of stuff into tennis or into sports generally. But it was, well, by the time she'd won, I don't think I cared, actually. But looking back on it, when we watched this morning, we watched some of the extra stuff this morning, didn't we, after we woke up? And that handshake was a bit prickly.
Yeah, you're not really close with anyone on tour until this new generation of players, Alex included. Most are civil and courteous to one another, respectful, but they don't tend to have warm friendships. Alex and some of the other players who are fairly new on tour have started to socialise, go out for dinner, etc. That's quite new for professional tennis players, but that's their choice, and it seemingly hasn't harmed them. It is a very lonely business being a tennis professional. So I think the youngsters, the new ones on tour, are finding that's a good approach for them, and keeps them positively occupied when they're not playing matches. It does, of course, create a challenge when you come up against each other. I think Alex against Iva Jovic has been a difficult matchup this year because I think Alex potentially hasn't been able to get into kind of total fierce competitive mode against her, but that's just my opinion. Jung yesterday, well, she's not particularly liked on tour because she's very none of them like losing, but she's particularly known to be a sore loser. Leylah Fernandez today they'll be perfectly respectful of one another on court, and I'm sure whoever wins will be giving the opponent a hug at the net, and there's no issue there. The only real issue that potentially could arise, which is something that I've seen with other players on tour, is having a family member as your coach. So Leylah Fernandez, dad is her coach.
Oh.
And sometimes when things are not going well on court, that creates an added issue, a challenge for me. And it's sometimes hard to cross over between being the dad or the relation. Some players, I think, husbands or partners are coaches. Sometimes it's difficult to keep the roles separate in the heat of battle, especially when things are going wrong. So
I had some extra info on that today.
Okay.
Somebody came on and said that for the last game or so, she's got a new coach, like a co-coach, and her who's in the player box and is also coaching her, and he had his name, who's also coaching her along with the father, and it went well for her in Athens. Yeah, was she playing in Athens?
No, I don't.
No, where was she playing before? Wherever she was playing before, it had gone well for her, and they were trying it out again. And so she has another coach, a new extra coach alongside her father.
Well, she's not had a great season, so she's whatever she means by going well, it's not because she's had great results on court.
And I think also she has this person, unless they were completely making it up, but I don't think so. They were saying that
she had a good first round win, beating Magdalena Linette. So that in that context, it went well.
She has a sister who the father is now going to coach the sister. That was the story I got on one of the chats on one of your videos.
Yeah, sometimes you see Fernandez getting frustrated with dad. We've seen it with other players. It probably won't happen, but it's an indicator, a possible indicator, if things aren't going well for her and Alex is on top, that she starts to gesticulate and sort of talk in frustrated terms towards her father. So it's just worth mentioning. Whether it happens or not, we'll see. But as we know, Alex has that ability to play with a poker face. You don't know whether she's winning or losing. She's very level-headed and keeps her emotions very similar, very on the same level throughout the match. And that's a great asset to have, because sometimes you waste energy getting emotional. We can think of Sofia Kenin, who, when she's losing, has some real strops with her father, or Ostapenko, another player, not necessarily with her father, but with her box.
I don't like it generally with the player box, and it's one of the reasons that I admire so much Alex, is that she's not cool as a cucumber, is she? She's not cold on court, but she's so calm, and I just see it as grace. I think she's gracious, and the grace flows in and out of her, and I think I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's Nice. I don't think it's okay to be shouting at your player box like a toddler. It looks like a toddler tantrum. You take a, it's like look like you take a child to a toy shop and tell them that, they can have whatever they want or they can't have anything or something, and then just scream. And I find it's distasteful. Whereas Alex is quite the opposite of that. She's calm, she's cool. It's like her strength comes from within. And she says this in interviews, doesn't she? She says that she puts the work in before the match. She doesn't need to be shouting at a player box mid-match. That's not what she pays them for, and I just really impressed by that. Um, there's one in Woodbridge. Father's coaching tennis daughters is going to be a very long discussion. It's long enough to earn a Netflix series. That's Erica Island. Of course. Well, of course, there's King Richard. And then if you think about it, we've already talked about well, no, I think Erica Island Girl and I were just chatting in the chat about Deanne Costilleo, who obviously we all know she was a tennis player, but then Erica was telling me she has two sisters. So the three of them were all tennis players. So that must be, I imagine that's her father teaching. And then we've got well, this Fernandez chap, Mr. Fernandez from Ecuador. Serena, Ostapenko, Sabalenka, Andreeva, yes, screaming like a toddler's. Yes, it's the attitude. But you would never see that from Alex. There are so many things about her strength of character that you just never see. Even, honestly, her retiring from a match when she looks like, as sort of, we feel like we're surrogate parents. You're looking at her thinking, oh, bless you, child, you need to leave the court. When she's in pain, and she doesn't. She usually digs deep and wins. I mean, she's just phenomenal.
Yeah, a lot of parents fall into the trap. Having been associated with primary schools and being a head teacher, a lot of parents fall into the trap of kind of living their lives through their children, and it's like a second chance. And they often hope their child is going to do something that really deep down they wanted to do but didn't the first time around when they had their opportunity. And I think it's very difficult to do both roles well at the same time. So I think at some point you're very sensible to hand your child before they get to the senior ranks to coaches, so you can be the supportive good dad or mother rather than two roles at once.
Teresa's saying, recalling Alex's dad said in Manila interview on advice from him, be a good parent, don't be a coach. So different to the usual attitude of athletes' parents. Totally agree. But equally, he stood and allowed or encouraged even or agreed to, oh, bless you, the grandfather helping, which was just, and the grandfather just so enjoyed it. Mr. Demangaling, you are so kind. He has given out 20 Chalk Dust memberships. Oh, that is really just so generous of you. That so helps us to grow our channel. That really, really kind of you. Thank you. Oh, and before it all starts, really, thank you so much for doing that. These people will be so grateful that you've given them those. Thank you. Wow, that is absolutely wonderful. And just looking at who's got them. Oh, look, Mr. Drylim did. And oh, this is so kind of you. It's lovely for me to see that some of the people who have been in the room a lot and really, really commit a lot of time to us and support, and they're also winning these memberships. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Wow. Yes, and they're saying that is why Alex is so special, so different to the unusual elite athlete. Grace is it. Teresa's saying I'm exactly right with the word grace, but actually someone else said that there's a different word that they use, finesse. Theodore has said the word they call it in the Philippines is finesse, and I completely, you can get that, can't you? Gosh, all these people who have been gifted memberships, that's so lovely. Welcome to the club. Yes.
Yeah, and I think the other key point about Alex's sort of extended family is obviously the influence of grandparents, which when I think about my own children, some children are lucky to have really good, positive grandparents, as role models and influence on their life. And my mum certainly had a positive influence on my eldest. It doesn't mean every child will form a very special bond, but I think one of the things I take from Alex is just her young, her sort of wisdom at such a young age. She has a perspective on life which is far beyond her years, really.
Yeah.
And I think that's possibly helped by her relationships with her grandparents' generation as well.
Yes, absolutely, because the different generations give different things to children, don't they? They need parents and grandparents. They say takes a village to raise a child, and I'm a big believer in that. But this also takes the extended, like your church community raises is the family that raises the child, and it's so lovely that the grandparent and that she has such positive memories of her grandfather. And I saw an old video of him saying he just turned up. He says it's up to the parents whether they bring them to the tennis court, but sort of after school, he said, every day after school, I would sit here, and if she brought them, I would play tennis with them. So sweet. It actually brings tears to my eyes right now, but it brought tears when I was watching it. It was so sweet. This devoted grandfather who didn't want to put pressure on them, didn't want to put pressure on their parents, but just if the children happen to be there, I will coach them. I mean, isn't that sweet? Should we do that when we have grandchildren?
You're going to coach the tennis,
Yeah, and you can,
and I'll do the tech.
and you can cook.
I cook anyway, just
Yeah, you do cook, but no, I like bake, cakes and
bake,
things. Yeah,
yeah.
you have to learn how to bake
Well.
cakes for little ones. Oh, Mr. Leodra. Mr. Leodra is the baker, everybody. Leo here, I'm back, your resident baker. Should I now heat up the oven prior to the match? So fun. And I mean, you know me, guys. I always say she's going to win, and I'm more optimistic. But I think you're coming with me today. I think, and even Dan, you saw the video he wrote for yesterday, didn't you? You saw. Please share your love to Katie and Dan on the same intensity they're showing, Alex. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Dimangaling. It's so sweet of you. What was I saying?
we're talking about the belief, really. I think what we're talking about is we're all believing much more than 6 months ago that Alex can win these matches. I think it's different from just saying she's going to win, which can sound like you're being optimistic, but for me it's about self-belief and wins over the top players. Alex has beaten Rybakina this year. She's beaten Iga Swiatek for the second time this year, having beaten her last year. Those kinds of wins, even her win yesterday against the Olympic champion, that increases her self-belief. So regardless of the state of any individual match, she has that inner belief that she can turn a match round if she's behind, or she can close out a match if she's ahead. She's got the belief to do that. And regardless of my stats and what the year before has given us in terms of averages, they're useful insights into a player. But a player who's confident and has belief is a player that is capable of winning every time they go on court. We all know the tennis players do not win every week. Clearly, at the end of the season, whether it's Sabalenka or another player who's won 3 or 4 tournaments, that will be the sort of best a player does, which means they're losing 10, 11, 12 times as a minimum across the season. And Alex being anything over 60% win rate is very good, and means that she obviously sustaining a ranking that's improving, but also well inside the top 50, 40, 30 as she is now. So for me, it's about self-belief, and Alex is adding to that self-belief month by month in 2026, which is great because it's in the bank.
Mr. Dimangaling has given away another 20 memberships. We are very, very grateful. Oh, Erica Island Girl got one. I'm very pleased. Oh, and the baker. Our community, honestly, I feel really emotional. I feel quite weepy. So kind. Everyone here does their bit, don't they? So there's the carol that we sing at Christmas, um, in the bleak winter. It makes me cry every single time. Every single time, it's like whatever you can do, you do. And Mr. Demangling is very kind, and he gives away memberships, and I know how grateful everybody else is, but I know also the people who subscribe, the people who comment. Some people come in and tell us all the latest news when they think we might have been asleep, so we wouldn't know. And it is just wonderful. Our community, I feel so blessed with the positivity and kindness and support that we can all give each other and give Alex. We had Marvin in, I don't know if you're here in the room at the moment, Marvin, who came in the room yesterday, and he said that he said there was things happening in his life and he said, I really feel that this is his happy, safe space. I was just so delighted that this could be such a positive thing for. Mark John Budiongang has also joined. Thank you for joining yourself. That's very kind. Gosh, we've got lots of members, and we will do our very best to support those members, and as alongside also supporting all of our subscribers and everybody who comes along and joins in. I consider Alex is a genius tennis player. Geniuses start early in their childhood. Well, that's a very good point. Very good point. I'm going to, seeing as it's 52, it's 8 minutes to go. I'm going to go and get you some ice water.
Thank you.
And so that we're kind of getting ready. And
yeah, only a few minutes to go. They won't come out on court before 4 o'clock, but it'll be, I would think, within seconds of the hour turning. When we think about these players in terms of that self-belief, that confidence coming on court, Alex will have more of that, as I've just said, primarily because the last 10 matches Alex has played, she's actually won 7 matches out of her last 10. That's an incredible run of form at this level. She's not playing on the ITF circuit. She's not playing at the lower level anymore. These are the biggest events that you can possibly play, and she's won 7 of her last 10 matches, compared to Leylah Fernandez, not in the best form. She's won just 4 of her last 10 matches, and those victories are not against top players. She's beaten Mubadala this week, a player who has been in the top 30 in the world, but she's no longer inside the top 50. So she is a player towards the end of her career. She beat Katie Bolter, who we know as a Brit. She is trying to get back up the rankings, but she's also outside the top 50. And her other 2 wins against a French player, Jean, who is way down the rankings, well outside the top 50, and Magdalena Freck, who has been in the top 50, top 40, but another player who's probably seen better days. And although she has the odd isolated win, she is not a player of, in the high echelons of the game. So Alex's wins have been much more impressive. Fernandez has lost to players like Alicia Parks, Zeynep Sonmez, Sinyu Wong and Janice Chen within her last 10 matches. So get on court, Alex. Start really well, and I think she can keep Leylah Fernandez where she wants, struggling in this match. For me, the opening, as I always say, the first 4 to 6 games, Alex has got to be level or ahead if she can possibly manage it. Today, she doesn't want to let Fernandez build on the confidence of her first round win.
And Clem Rosa has said, those 7 matches, Coach Dan, that is why I request for you your score prediction. I was out of the room when you talked about 7 matches, but if you understand that question? Do you understand that question?
Yeah, the score prediction. The last two matches Alex has played have been really tricky, haven't they? And I've used that word close match. It's basically close match alert. Paolini at Wimbledon and then Jung yesterday both felt very close match territory and both proved to be very close matches. And in fact, Alex could have won both. She could have lost both. The fact she won one and lost one is probably about right. Alex, we're not sure she's 100%. I think she's not injured, but I do think she's managing a degree of pain in her left arm. What I mean by that is it's not an injury in the sense of it's stopping her playing tennis, but the more she plays and the more she hits with power, especially with her throwing action of the serve, the more she's having to manage that pain. And it's difficult, but she's obviously doing it well enough, because you couldn't compete at this level if it was an injury. So we're not sure about that, but I think this first set will be close. I think it is potentially another close match, but I can see Alex winning in straight sets if she wins the first set. I expect a close first set, and I think that's going to be key. I think of the two players, if Fernandez won the first set, Alex is probably the player that's more likely to come back. She's in the kind of form to actually come back from a set down. I think if Alex wins the first set, Fernandez is more vulnerable to losing in straight sets. But this is another close match. So it's the third match in a row where Alex is playing an opponent where on the day who plays better is going to determine the outcome. So I'm not sitting on the fence. It's just the fact that these are very close matches on paper, and on everything I've seen in terms of the stats, it's not quite a 50-50.
And don't you guys, that
but it's very close. This first set is key for me today, is key. I think whoever wins the first set is going to win the match.
oh, there's a prediction. But also, guys, don't you, that Dan will just never say so and so will win. So and so will, or if I'm saying Alex is going to win, she's going to win, she's going to win, because I just get excited, I'm enthusiastic. Where Dan is all about the numbers and all about the deep dive technical on the tennis, and he wouldn't be him if he said, yeah, she's going to win every time, because he knows that's what you want to hear. If we did that, we'd be the same as everyone else on Facebook. I think you can put that there now, just as long as you remember to speak loud. We don't want to be the same as everyone else on Facebook or on all these other channels who just talk some tosh.
I mean, if you haven't seen what Katie shared earlier today, I've kind of said if they played 5 matches this week, for me, Fernandez would win 3, Alex would win 2. And that's based on hard court form since they've both been adult professionals. When you factor in 2026 form, when you factor in current form, you could give Alex the edge. And so you would expect her to maybe edge the match today. But equally, if she's not quite 100%, if she's feeling her arm, if she's managing some pain and discomfort, that can be an issue for her on serve, then Fernandez is going to be on top of her serve and able to break her serve. Then that will tilt it back to Leylah Fernandez, give her the edge. And that's why I feel this first set is going to be crucial, because it will give us an indicator of whether Alex is okay. She's managing whatever discomfort, and she's totally okay to serve her best today. She'll need to serve better than yesterday. She was at 57%, but Jung, very hit and miss, was down at 45% on first serve. So those 14 aces were part of 45%, which is obviously the minority. 55% of the time she missed her first serve, and that allowed Alex to get on top of her second serves and win the vast majority of those points. Leylah Fernandez will be trying to do exactly the same as Alex did to Jung. Fernandez will be trying to do the same to Alex's second serves, and the best way to stop that happening, of course, is getting her first serves into court, and that will help immensely, because when it gets to returns, Alex is 5 6% better on returns than Fernandez. So whichever way you look at it, this is going to be a close first set.
It's going to be so exciting, honestly. We're in again the room without the air conditioning, so it's going to be very hot. Are they coming out yet? Can we see them? It's 4 o'clock. You guys, I'm just loving all the chat. I love it. We have the kindest Papa Levs. He says, "My prayer by faith, Alex will win. Mark my word. We love you both, best announcer. We Filipino, we fight till the end. Go, go, Alex." I love that. Absolutely amazing. Are we all good?
Well, we had pictures of the court, but it's disappeared. I don't know if there's any rain about.
It did pour with rain. Talk about Dan predicting things. It absolutely poured with rain yesterday. Did you see Diane Costilleo was interviewing Alex, and it was massive. It was like they were on a construction site, and then you could see the rain crashing down. Can't see them yet. The audience are just entering and filling up the seats. That's what our baker's saying. And Joanne, they're getting ready to walk on. Joanne Ambulancia is saying. And
yeah, here
there
they
they
come.
are.
And
There
it looks
she
like they're both going to be
is.
in green.
Both in green now. They were telling us earlier. Jollyong, good to see you. Dan has been a very keen tennis mind. Can always tell he's very objective. That's the word, objective. His tennis analysis. Yes,
So
I know.
for
I'm
once,
very proud of him.
Alex is coming on second because Fernandez has dropped below Alex in the world rankings. For the first time in a while, she has got to defend all these points she won last year. They've come off, and that's why she's now 34 in the world. And every win she has is basically keeping hold of points she won last year, but she has to win the whole event to defend those points.
I can tell Coach Sealed.
Oh, actually, no, my mistake. She didn't come out for. I'm talking baloney.
It's good to admit it. We all make mistakes.
I missed Alex. Alex is on court already.
So, Mr. Sealdampo has asked, Coach Dan, how much of AI and analytics has evolved in tennis comes to giving analysis and stuff? Well, you know what? I can tell you that because I'm the AI one well, not particularly, but I'm the person who understands it and works that stuff. And Dan doesn't really. And therefore, I can tell you that he uses deep dive websites sometimes, but he doesn't. AI is not something which he uses in terms of his analysis. He uses his sort of tennis brain more than that.
There's a very good website which basically is a bit like the live rankings. It updates based on the last 52 weeks, so it's very much a rolling program. It factors in every match of the players inside the top 100, and it gives the average percentages for everything within the context of a game. And that is good because sometimes the rankings are a bit false. I'll use Janice Chen as an example. She won a couple of events at the back end of last year, which propelled her up the rankings. That's not necessarily an indicator of her form in June, 6 months later, but because these points are on her, support her ranking for a year, the player can be in very different form 6 months from when she's won a tournament. And Fernandez is a bit of a case in point. She's had a very poor 2026, but she had a great end to 2025. Well, if you looked at her ranking, you might think she's got a real chance to do well. But if she's had a run of 6-7 defeats in her last 2 or 3 events, then the rankings can be a bit misleading. There are sites which look at like current form and factor in their current recent form, which is a much more useful indicator, I feel, of a player's confidence. So there's so many things to go by. I think AI tends to be too positive. So if it knows you like a player and you ask about one player, it will tend to feed you actually exaggerated or false information.
That's so true. That's very true.
And the reality is, Alex is doing better than you would expect for someone on her second year of tour, but she's not doing as well as the players inside the top 10. Her stats and her variety of different shots in terms of how successfully she is on forehand, backhand, serve, volley, etc. You know, if she was doing better than Andreeva, then their rankings would be flipped over. Alex would be inside the top 10. And I kind of smile when I hear pundits talking about Alex is going to be a top 5 or top 10 player. Well, show me the evidence for that. Yes, we want to hear it, that, you know, that's going to be great if she can go up the rankings, but show me your evidence for it. And at the moment, these are the players that she's playing week in, week out, which is a step up from this time last year. She met the odd very good player in isolation last year, but a lot of her matches were against lower ranked players. Whereas this season, you're seeing the quality of her opponents has increased sort of month by month. And Alex is having to raise her level to compete. And she's getting used to playing that level, which is great. But her stats, for me, just have to keep improving. So I talked about it in these last 3 weeks when we haven't had matches. Is she capable of improving on serve by just 1%? Now that sounds fairly insignificant, but 1% a year would be really good progress if she can rise over the next 5 years by 5-6% on her first serve, because she's in the low 60%. The best servers are much nearer 70%. So it's quite clear 1.5% improvement. You're not going to see Alex improve by nearly 10% in the next 6 months. It's farcical, but that's the kind of performance you need to be inside the top 10.
Also, as a tennis numpty, and as because we can't all be experts, can we? And I'm certainly not. You know, a happy player and a kind of keen enthusiast, but not a specialist. And I like that you're so totally straight about it, because if I see somebody saying she's going to be number 1 and she's going to win Wimbledon today, I see her not win Wimbledon this year, and then I think, well, why did you say that? I don't really believe you. Whereas I know that in our Chalk Dust community, we're safe. You guys are safe to hear what Dan has to say, because you know that he at least actually believes it himself and has got backup statistics for it. Obviously, I'm just very keen and enthusiastic, and I really genuinely do believe in my heart she's going to win when I say it, and then she very often does. But and I always say to you, don't I? Don't listen to me about tennis. Listen to Dan.
She's incredibly successful at winning the toss. We've done every match of Alex's since the middle of February this year. And I'm pretty sure it's something like 4 out of every 5. It's uncanny how often she serves first.
That's God. And talking of God, we need a little prayer, everybody. Hands together around the world. Let's surround her with prayer that we have injury-free tennis for the whole tournament. And we'll also have a little sneaky prayer for our girl Alex's victory. Okay? Just have a little moment while she's finishing off her sorting out before the match.
So it's not like a party, is it, where they turn up in the same outfits or the same colours? They've obviously not discussed the clash in terms of colours on court, but Alex's is the brighter green. And she is serving first.
Joanne Valencia has got her rosary. She's got her rosary out on. She's on court. She's in the bleachers. She's put it in anyone who can't see the chat. She's sitting in the bleachers underneath the screen on the opposite side of the player box. So if you want to look out for Joanne Valencia, and
so we're here. At first point about to start.
Oh, come on!
Alex serving from the far end. We're looking for a good start. First point, first serve, just long.
Only just.
And as I said, when you look at Fernandez from behind, second serve, return position, she's inside the baseline. That's exactly like her opponent Alex will be doing. So if second serve lands in, now they're playing from the back of the court. Alex goes cross court. Fernandez pulls her forehand wide.
Where do I get in the camera? That wide. Really wide. I certainly not see Alex winning thousands yet, one at a time. Exactly. 250 and then 500. Exactly, Music Ramblings from Warrington.
Love. First serve is good down the centre, and that return goes long. A good first serve from Alex Eala. Will just try and catch sight of the speed. Guns right in the corner. The Americans are a bit quick to take the speed of the serve down in advance of the next point. We'll have to wait until the camera's the other way round, I think. Alex mixing up a speed of serve, and that slower first serve
40 love
catches
already.
Fernandez out, and she can't control her forehand there. Comes through the forehand too quickly, a bit like a cricketer facing a slow ball. Sometimes the bowler throws in a slow ball and the batsman goes through with their shot too early because they're expecting a faster ball. Very similar there, and that's why Alex sometimes tactically mixes up the pace of her serve. So I think it's very much part of her team strategy that she's employing. Second serve at 40 love, and she's held serve very easily. Great start.
Come on, Alex!
Fernandez not returning with any positives at all there, so she will be trying to put that first game out of her mind very quickly. Alex looking very, very assured.
I like to look around because I'm an entrepreneur, so I kind of I like all the commercial stuff, and I like the water drop benches. A friend of mine has a distributorship for Australasia for water drop, and she took the water drop to AO and had Djokovic made Djokovic part of it. And she's obviously, I don't know whether it's probably a different person for America, but all these benches and things, I think they're good. I also think it's a good product and therefore healthy. I don't like it when they back up bad products. But here we go.
Okay, let's see how Fernandez's first service game goes. She's serving from the far end. She aborts her first ball toss. Now she has another go. Good first serve down the middle. Alex right on the baseline though. She gets a short forehand. She goes to Fernandez's backhand side and wins the point.
Yes, come on, Alex.
And this is what I was hoping to see. Alex being the aggressor. Once she got that good first serve back with depth, she was able then to attack with her follow-up return +1 shot right into the corner, winning the first point. This is a good start from Alex. Love 15. Fernandez serves. First serve landed. Alex returns, makes another return, and Fernandez is all over the place. Pulls another ball wide into the tram lines. Love 30.
There's a lot of. She's got Morgan Stanley on her front. That's an investment company. And then Mubadala or whatever. Mubadala, they're financial as well. Interesting. And then.
Yeah, she's had that sponsorship all her career, I think, pretty much after a US Open run to the final.
Okay. And Uber's around the edge.
Love 30. She's landing her first serves, but Alex is reading them and getting a good return in. And
yes,
she's
into
got
the net.
3 break points. This is a repeat of the start of yesterday's match where Alex broke serve and was 2 love up in an instant.
And we know what happened at the end there, guys. Nereus Tradipitant.
So the great news here is this is a very different start to their first meeting in Stuttgart earlier this year.
That's exactly what WatchAlong has just said.
Good first serve from Fernandez, the first point for her side of the net, and that was actually a good first serve, and Alex couldn't control the return. 15-40, 2 more break points. First serve goes long. Here's a chance then for Alex to close out this second game. Fernandez not.
Come on, Alex.
Not got the powerful serve.
You've got this. We've got you. You've got this.
Of Jung yesterday. This is not the same power of serve. So Alex will get a look. She doesn't need to worry because it's a double fault, and Alex has broken serve. She's 2 love ahead and has got perfect start.
Right. Now we're an hour earlier today than yesterday. So you guys are an hour, a little bit more. Is it 1 hour, 2 hours earlier? 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, first match on today, so this is 2.5 hours earlier than yesterday's match.
So you don't need to be
And
so
the camera
exhausted.
had a little glance at Mr. Fernandez, and he's not the calmest, coolest, collected
not?
father. So he sometimes wears his emotions on his sleeve. So it'll be interesting to see if that
Come on now, girl.
gets worse and
Leo has opened the bakery already.
Fernandez starts getting bothered by Dad's disapproving looks.
Ding dongs are for the second set, because otherwise I get too many ding
Alex,
dongs.
first serve landed. Fernandez actually makes a return for once, but Alex straight on that.
She really is not dealing well with this. Oh, Feli is in here from Italy. So good to see you. Thank you for coming. Lots of people
Great
subscribing.
Start. Alex, 30 love up, and this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to keep Fernandez down in the dumps, and she is currently very down in the dumps. 30 love. Alex serves. First serve goes long.
Okay.
Second serve is good. Fernandez forehand tries to put more on that return and successfully makes a good forehand return, and Alex nets 30-15.
Mr. Music Ramblings Poe thinks that the cameraman is actually just low-key winding up around his dad. Yesterday the cameraman was definitely Chinese. Let's see what happens today.
Yeah, the Americans are a bit of a law unto themselves.
Just hold up your dominance. That's what we're saying.
Alex attacking the backhand side with the first serve, just missing. Again, a good miss because it was long rather than into the net. Second serve now.
You can have a bagel, EM Vix.
Fernandez forehand return down the middle. Alex goes cross court with a backhand.
Yes.
Was that in?
Yes. That was right on the line. And she just now, I mean, she has so many of these fist pumps that she just does little ones because she needs to keep her energy together.
Pulled her wide on the serve and then found a very attacking cross-court backhand right into the open space, right onto the line. Fernandez couldn't get near it. 40-15 now. 2 points for a 3-love lead. Remember, yesterday she was 40 love at this stage. I'm sure that'll be in her head to not make the same mistake and let her opponent back into a game that she's well on top in. Second serve is good. Backhand return goes long, and Alex has got that game, and he's 3 love ahead. And this is much more comfortable than any of us could have expected so far.
Well, maybe any of us except for the people who were all going, she's going to win, she's going to win.
Absolutely.
We've talked about how very realistic you are. How we're all very pleased that you are. But she's going to win.
We all wanted to win.
We do all wanted to win. Not only Ding Dongs, but you, Katie, and Dan are Alex's buona fortuna. Oh, you're so sweet, Feli. Feli is in Italy.
We
Come on, Alex. This is great.
The professional game is very much concentrate on the process, 1 point at a time. And it's Katie's just not patient enough for that. She has to just race forward to the finish line.
Yes. No, I'm happy to watch her.
You like
win.
the celebrations.
I like the celebrations, and I like watching her winning. And she's a winner. Chicken dinner. And now, is this the same court? It's different court to last.
No, same court as
Same
yesterday.
court. Okay.
Remember the white chairs you talked about?
Oh, the white chairs. They do look a bit funny. I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it looks like in the 1970s in England, they had football stadia, which weren't really stadia. They didn't have chairs. They had kind of like just concrete, like very deep steps, and everyone would stand. And it seems to me that that's what there is here. And then if someone's gone along and put a load of white sort of school chairs or church chairs along, I mean, it looks nice enough, but it looks like it might.
I feel for the person who's actually set those up.
Exactly, as the head, this is an ex-head teacher here
Yeah.
who's always used to setting up the chairs and putting the chairs away and cleaning up the rubbish from underneath the chairs. Revenge game. Oh, but sending jewels. People sending jewels. Thank you so much. That's ever so kind. Honestly, if I'm really honest, I don't actually know what jewels are, but I think you must be very generous to send us jewels.
Fourth game underway.
I'll work it out soon.
This is the first extended point in the match. And
Yes!
No, that was
Oh,
Fernandez.
Sorry, they're both in green. I have to get myself together. Don't listen to
Fernandez
me.
serving for the second time. She's a breakdown already. Alex 3-love ahead, short forehand, and she puts it into the corner.
Okay.
And maybe, well, you can only expect a professional's level to improve from Fernandez's poor start to this match. She will improve. And further evidence as she serves her first ace of the match, 30-love.
No more of them, please. Thank you, Leylah. I like the way they spell Leylah. They don't spell Leylah like that in England, but I like it. Leylah. Cool.
Another first serve landed. Good deep return from Alex. Now she goes down the line, but just too long. And it looks like the Canadian is about to win her first game.
We'll give her one.
But she is behind. And Alex's job is to just hold serve. And the first set will be hers, but that's easier said than done. 40-love. First, Fernandez has to try and hold her first service game. First serve goes long.
Laban, Alex. Isaba.
Alex moves in. Both players looking to get inside the baseline for the second serves. Another good return from Alex, but Leylah Fernandez finds the forehand down the line and does indeed win her first game of this opening set. Alex leads by 3-1. There was nothing wrong with that backhand return, but Fernandez was on it like a flash. She is a good mover.
On it like a car bonnet. That's what the kids say.
And
do you see those great big microphones they've got?
She's just shadowing at the back of the court, trying to get rid of any tension. I would expect both players now to be free of any tension that comes onto the court. Alex now serving. Slower first serve, but it lands in. Now the point's underway. Both players at the back of the court. Alex now plays the first aggressive down the line forward backhand, and now she goes cross court, but she's pulled it wide. It was a great down the line backhand. It set up the point for the winning shot, but she's just pulled the backhand into the tram line. So we're at love 15. But a positive point nonetheless from Alex. She's found her range. She's hitting close to the lines, but the right side at the moment. She serves again. Good first serve down the tee. And the return goes long, 15 all. They both have very similar mannerisms at the back of the court between points. Similar mannerisms in terms of doing these practice ground strokes, shadowing at the back of the court. Quite interesting. Good first serve. Cross-court return from Fernandez and a second backhand error from Alex in this fifth game of the match, 15-30. First bit of pressure on her serve.
Flora Celestio is saying, don't give away free points, Alex. Hold your lead. Hold your lead. That's funny, Teresa.
A good first serve and Fernandez goes long. Back to 30 all.
Come on. Come on, Alex.
These are the games that...
Is that Daddy? Which one's Dad?
On the right there, yes.
Is
that's
Dad?
Leylah Fernandez.
And is that the new coach then?
That's the new member of the team, yes.
Ah. He doesn't look very old, does he? To be Dad.
30 all. Let's see what Alex can do here. Goes to the backhand side. Fernandez down the middle. Alex targeting the backhand. 3 shots in a row. But Fernandez finds a down the line winner. And Alex will log that shot there. She went not once, not twice, but 3 times to Fernandez's backhand. And both of these players are able to redirect the ball down the line. And it was Fernandez who did it well then. And this is a break back chance. Can Alex find a good serve down the middle? Catches the net. Taking her time. Big point. Second serve. No. Takes a bit longer. Goes through her routine again. Then up goes the ball toss. Second serve. Right on the line. Cross court forehand from Alex. Good depth. Fernandez goes back cross court. Alex goes down the line. Now forcing Fernandez to slice the backhand, and it's gone long, and Alex does save that break point. Good length from Alex. Fernandez wasn't expecting that ball to her backhand, and she was stretching on the backhand side. She let go of her second hand.
We got our deuce.
Played it single-handedly, and the control wasn't there, and it flew beyond the baseline. Back to deuce.
Thank you to the people who are in the room and are subscribing lots and lots. I really appreciate it.
Alex serves. Good first serve. Fernandez cross-court reply. Now they're playing forehands cross-court. Alex goes to the backhand side. She's got the edge in this point, and she
wins. Come on, Alex.
Great width.
Can you get this?
Pulling Fernandez wide, and she's hitting with that potency that means the ball is getting from her side of the court to the opposite side quicker than Fernandez can cope with. So even though she's a good mover, she's not able to get there and play the shot with any control. Advantage Alex. This a point for a 4-1 lead. First serve goes long.
Have you seen Joan Bosch? I haven't seen Mum and Dad.
I don't think Mum and Dad are there this week.
They're in America. I suppose they might have gone to see her brother. Because he's in America, isn't he?
Right, game point, Katie. Second serve.
Sorry.
Oh, catches the net and goes long, and we're back to deuce. An unlucky double fault, if you can have such a thing.
You can. Come on now.
Vamos from the side.
Joan Bosch.
Important game, this. In the context of this opening set. First serve landed in. Return down the middle. Both players going down the middle of the court. Alex attacks the backhand side, and it's worked again.
Come on!
There is a rating for potency, which is kind of a word that means the same as power, really. And Alex's backhand is one of the more potent backhands on tour. It's inside the top 10 on tour potency. It's a rating that's sort of a bit contrived, but it does have some meaning.
A little prayer, everybody.
And it's certainly working today. Another chance for a 4-1 lead. And she's really important hold there, because Fernandez, having won the previous game, did have 1 point, 1 chance to make it 3-2, but Alex snuffed it out and maintains that break of serve. 4-1, she leads.
Bless it, the ball kid's having a really hard time working out where to put the umbrella to get the shadow off Alex. She's not done her physics lesson.
She's got a fan by her feet.
They both have, haven't they? Oh, come on now. This is great. Have you finished your water? Shall I go and get your fill?
No, I'm fine.
I'm finishing
Are
mine.
you edgy?
I am a bit edgy.
She's a bit like a jack-in-the-box, Katie.
I need to sort of jump up and down and do things and go and... I'm back baking breadsticks. Leo, don't leave the room. He left the room when there was a bagel. And then he's back in his breadstick. If you leave again, you never know what could happen. So stay here. This is a done deal. Remember your prediction, Coach Dan. Winner of the first sets wins the match. Clem Roma is not going to let you forget that one. That means today you've got, yes, we'll wave the flag for good luck. That's right. Who's saying that? Wave the flag. Theodore Maragasin. I'm waving the flag for good luck. Oh, and happy fam. Good morning from Canada. Lovely to see you. Dan, can you talk about Alex's serve? Oh, I've got a video for Alex's serve. When we sit down, I've got a video for you, and that Dan can talk you through. So we'll remember to do that when they do the next change of ends. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Fernandez serving next, 1-4. It's just one break of serve, remember. So she'll be looking to hold her serve the next 2 times and break Alex to get back on level terms. But that would require her to win 3 games in a row. At the moment, Alex looking far too strong for that to happen. So Fernandez serving, and that's a good first serve. Her second ace gives her the first point of this 6th game. Yeah, been lots of talk about Alex's serve. It's very much in development phase. Seems to be that she's very much deploying a strategy of mixing up the pace on her first serve, keeping the opponent guessing. And that's obviously from her coaching team and instructions about why that is successful. She obviously had success at Wimbledon with that strategy. And it's possibly a strategy that they've come up with partly to support the sort of wear and tear and the demand, the workload on her left arm. Yeah, I'm just talking while the point's over. 30-love, Fernandez serving. Good first serve. Alex, good return. Forehands cross court. Alex tries the forehand down the line, catches the line. Now she gets a short backhand. She goes down the middle. Fernandez trying to pass.
Yes, come on.
Long. Yeah,
30-15.
For me,
yeah, let's break this one, shall we?
Times Alex has served with more power, and that's placed more demands on her left arm, and that's why I think they're managing possible strain or pain in that arm. I don't think it's so much an injury, but just workload on that side of her body, and some of that's technical, which I'll talk about a little bit when Alex is serving. 30-15 back on Fernandez serve. Trailing 4 games to 1. It's Alex who's got the scoreboard lead. It's Alex who's made the better start. The all-important first 4 to 6 games, Alex has got the lead. That's really important. She's done part 1 of her job in terms of getting to the winning line. As that reply goes wide from Fernandez, so we're back to 30 all. Fernandez, a believer in a pre-point routine. She has this pre-point routine where she kind of walks, faces the backboard, gets herself together, and then sort of jiggles about a bit.
Jiggles, that's a technical term.
Goes again. It's basically
jiggling.
a pre-serve routine. Second serve, catches the top of the net. She'll do it again.
Oh. Well, this is tricky.
A much bigger point.
Second serve.
A much bigger point for Fernandez when you're behind, serving at 30 all. She just simply cannot afford to lose her serve again. Alex, this is all positive extra distance, potential distance between her and Fernandez in this first set. Second serve is deep. Good forehand winner. Fernandez finds her spot.
I remember you reading, obviously, I read the stuff he writes, and that's how we make the videos, the one we did for today for how she beats Fernandez. And I remember you saying it just won't be good enough if she can't beat her on the serve. And I'm thinking, well, she obviously doesn't need to be told that. Okay.
40-30. Yeah. Fernandez, good first serve. Alex gets it back deep. Both players at the back of the court going backhand to backhand cross court, and Alex nets, and Fernandez escapes that 30-all difficult moment to win her second service game. But it's Alex who will be serving 4-2 ahead. And so when we look at Alex's serve, what I talked about...
Is this a change of ends?
No. We're just going to talk a little bit because she's serving. You'll notice her back foot has a little unusual move before she actually impacts the ball. So the ball toss will go up, but you watch her back foot when she serves. It kind of meets and joins her front foot in a little sort of slide shuffle movement. Not quite a hop. But up goes the ball toss. That back foot comes forward alongside her front foot, and then the serve is in play. And that's an unusual move. that you don't see with every player. But in terms of demand, for me, Alex's motion relies more on her racket arm because she doesn't transfer all the power from her legs because of that little hop at the back. Both second point underway. Alex goes down the line. That's a good shot. Fernandez nets the reply.
Woohoo! The love.
So some of the best servers, what they do is they load up the power from their legs and their knee bend, and they transfer all that power, having loaded it up, into the service motion, which gives them that power, extra power. With Alex, her legs load up a bit of power, but then she loses power as that back leg comes forward, and there's a sort of it's almost like the plugs out of the bath. Some of the water's running away through the service action.
I'll show you the video when.
So watch again. Watch
ends.
that little movement from the back leg here, little shuffle forward, and her knee bend and any power she's loaded up from the lower part of her body is diluted. But it's not affecting her in this match because her serve is accurate, it's landing in court, and Fernandez at the moment is really struggling to cope with the variation on pace. She's not doing very much with her returns when she's getting them in court. It's Alex who's dictating the points, and she's not missing, which means she's dominating this opening set at the moment.
And Fernandez is a very good mover. She's nimble and able and quick. So that's hard to compete against. Yet she is easily competing against her.
So we look at the top half of Alex's service action. The ball goes up and then it's on the way down. So the ball tosses.
5-2! That is almost a set, everybody.
So we'll talk a little bit more about the serve when she next serves. But Alex has a ball toss. The ball goes way up and then it's dropping by about a foot. And on the video we've done, Katie's got some stills.
This is just like it's just a very slow. You go through the various stills and you can see what she's doing.
Okay, so we'll let this run through. But the ball goes up, and like a lot of players, she's hitting it when it's coming back down. So what goes up must come down. The ball
goes
at
Wimbledon.
Up, and then as it comes down, Alex is throwing that racket at the ball there to make contact with the ball. And when she's serving with power, all that power, the vast majority of that power is coming from the shoulder, the throwing arm. The power from her legs is lost a little bit just because she's grown up with this slightly unique movement, which is her legs. Really study her legs. And if you compare it with, say, a Coco Gauff, who's going through a lot of changes with her serve, with the biomechanics expert, you look at Coco Gauff's knee position before contact on the serve, and you'll see the contrast. And that's where a player's knees are really bending. And get this the right way around. So from the straight leg position, the knee joints obviously allowed the player to bend, and that's like a spring. And the best servers, they really load up that power, and all that power and energy goes through a lot and supports the throwing arm. And that, for me, in the long term, is possibly something Alex will have to look at, and that will help reduce any challenges she has on her arm. Anyway, they're back from the changeover ends. Fernandez trailing 5-2, starting her service game.
Okay.
And she's hitting a few decent shots, but as yet not stringing them together. I have talked about this when Alex has been behind in a match. It's fine winning isolated points, but you only really do damage when you have a run of points. Remember, you need to win 4 points to win a game of tennis, 24 points in the right time to win a set of tennis. It's often obviously a lot more than 24 points, but that would be the minimum requirement. So winning 1 or 2 isolated points is not enough. And serving double faults won't help your cause. Fernandez serves a double fault there. And so far, she's served 2 aces, but she's also served 2 double faults. And this opening set is a struggle for her, but not for our Alex.
More power, Chalk does WTA tennis. God bless your channel. Love from Norway. Oh, thank you. His Mime.
Good first serve from Fernandez. 30-15.
Lots of prayers here now. People saying I think it's probably going to be 6-3. And that may well. You see, I'd be happy with 6-3. How about you? Because Coach Dan said, and I read it into the video, whoever wins the first match, first set.
Yeah, I thought the first set would be key. It has the potential of being a close match, but if Alex keeps this up, it could be not as close as I felt it was likely to be. But professional tennis, we often see one player start slower than the other, but then they do find their level. And Fernandez goes wide. We're back to 30 all. So yeah, she's playing the odd good isolated point, Fernandez, but she's not got the winning habit. This is what we talked about before the match. She hasn't got that confidence, and it's showing in her tennis. Alex is being far more assured on court, far more consistent. All the markings of a player who is ranked inside the top 30, is going places, is improving, all the things we would want for a 21-year-old.
Marvin DJ Jazz is here. Hello. Good to see you.
Second serve, Fernandez into court. Alex backhand return. Fernandez goes back to a backhand. Alex going down the middle of the court. Fernandez into the net.
Come on!
We have our first set point.
This is our girl.
Fabulous, fabulous, very straightforward set. Alex being very solid, making very few mistakes, and it's too much pressure for Fernandez in this first set. And she has the chance here now to guarantee serving first in the second set if she can win this point. Fernandez serves. It's a good first serve.
Oh.
And the set point has come and gone. Back to Juice.
Jig Mime, thank you so much for your super chat. That's very kind of you. Okay, come on now. We're going to get back and we're going to get this point, and then we're going to get another. That's how that works.
Both players needing 2 points to close out this game. Juice. Again, it seems to be the wind gets up in Washington as the day progresses.
Yes, it's very windy. Look at us going.
A few blustery conditions. That might be an advantage because Alex played in similar conditions yesterday. She will maybe be wise to it. Good length return from Alex. She goes cross court. Fernandez goes down the line, misses down the line, and it will be a second set point for Alex Eala.
Come on now. I must say, I thought that ball looked in, but it was out. So Jesus blew the wind just a little bit extra that way. Thank you very much. It is the middle of the night in the Philippines, but it's okay because the president's watching. Is he watching? Is she a chalk duster?
Second chance, and Alex goes down the middle. Fernandez goes cross court into the
net. Come on! Now, Coach Dan, even Coach Dan said, didn't you? You have to admit it. Whoever wins
game
the
and
first
set.
set.
Alex Eala, very, very straightforward. 6 games to 2. And we'll get the stats coming up on the screen. And I expect you'll see a big negative ratio between winners and unforced errors from Fernandez's side of the court, but a very different ratio from Alex's side of the court. She was very, very close to being foot perfect despite her opponent's error count. And there we go, 14 unforced errors from Fernandez's racket and just 4 from Alex's side of the net. Those 10 extra errors from Fernandez clearly made a big difference, and her -6 ratio was not up to it. Alex has improved her first serve percentage up to 61%. It was 57% yesterday against Jung. So all good signs from Alex's side of the net. She didn't need to play too many winning shots. She played a couple of excellent shots when she needed to, but basically she was just very solid, very professional, and it was too much for Leylah Fernandez to handle. And let's hope she continues in the same vein in the start of the second set, because Fernandez, to me, looks off form and lacking any kind of belief.
How is the sleep factor going on for you guys now? Now, I don't think anyone's bothering with sleep tonight, because actually it's not as late. It's almost, I felt like we got you in practice yesterday. We got you into practice because you had a very late night. Mr. Erlo Bolese, I was a bit worried about him because he's a driver and he was going to be driving today. Hopefully not. This can be done in 2 sets now. That Alex grabs the first serve. Absolutely right. Shall we do this thing? Let's do this thing. Katy Punera. She doesn't even have to fight though. You see, Alex likes to fight. It's almost like she needs to... No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not saying a word.
Okay, no one's gone off for an end of set break. Straight on to set 2. Alex, with the benefit of that second break of serve, she is going to be serving first again in this second set, which is a positive from her point of view. First point underway. Both players at the back of the court. Fernandez goes down the middle. Alex goes cross court. Fernandez cross court forehand is a winner.
Woohoo! If you haven't subscribed, there's more than 1,000 of you in the room. Please do just pop on the subscribe button and we'll keep you up to date with all of our live streams and all of our genuinely real information. No AI slop, no rubbish, no guesses, no maybe this will happen. We'll just tell them anyway because they'll watch because it's got the word Eala in it. We'll give you the real stuff. Please do subscribe.
No whooping for Fernandez as winners.
No, I did whoop earlier on because it's a glasses.
Alex, second serve, love 15.
Wrong green dress.
Fernandez, cross court, backhand return. Alex goes cross court with a good forehand cross court. Too much power for Fernandez, and she can't get her forehand into court, into the tram lines.
Yes, keep praying, everybody. Keep praying.
And she was just late on the ball. That means her racket was too far back. She didn't get her racket in position quick enough because the ball was through the court. Too fast for her to handle. 15
Alex
all.
doesn't seem to be exhausted from yesterday's match, does she?
Good first serve down the middle. Now she'll come forward with a backhand cross court. Fernandez deep behind the baseline. Alex goes down the line. Good depth again. But that reply, no, it's way out of court.
Oh, not even. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I woke up again to Alex Eala. Wee! Reggie Megabus. No going to sleep now. Thank you very much. You stay with us. You stay with us. We will take you through to this big win. Shh, big win.
30-15. Keeping the pressure on her opponent. Another first serve landed and she can't manage
looking
the
a bit
pace.
frustrated. I don't mean to laugh at that because
here comes the frustration that I hoped we'd see, because it would mean Alex is well on top. Dad trying to bite his lip and keep calm.
But the new coach is shaking his head. I don't think either of them are very warm and encouraging to her.
No, it's not. He's not the warmest chap with his daughter when things aren't going well. Oh, good short return, but Alex comes to the net, and that's opened up the space, and Fernandez finds a forehand pass. A rather curious little backhand slice from the back of the court from Fernandez, but it turned into almost a drop shot, and in rather fortunate circumstances, she brought Alex to the net and then was able to pass her. 40-30, still a game point chance to keep the scoreboard ticking over from her side of the net. Great first serve, Alex Eala. What a serve that is. One slow serve followed by a big, powerful serve down the middle.
Oh, hello, Barnales. You're there. So glad you're there. I'm 365 miles away from Manila, watching, listened on choppy signal, but very refreshing. Alex shows that Canadian. What a full-blooded Filipino Katipunero you are. Oh, so sweet. So lovely. Because Fernandez is also, she's got Pinoy blood too, hasn't she? So I don't want to, crush her. I don't want to crush her spirit. I just want Alex to win.
Yeah, well,
She's very bouncy.
she's got to change things pretty quickly because this match is going all one way at the moment. A set and one game behind. Fernandez now serving. Just trying to get level in this second set. And she's really under pressure. She takes a deep breath. Second serve.
Oh, you're so right. We're forgetting the ding-dongs. Quick! I'll go get the ding-dongs.
Good cross-court backhand from Alex, and then backhand into the net from Fernandez. And she's looking quite disgusted with her tennis level at the moment, Fernandez. Dad's muttering. All good, positive body language. If you're Alex's side of the net, you'll be watching this from a distance, and this will all send you positive feelings that you're doing right. The right things on the court. Good response though from Fernandez in the second point.
Thank you to Leo the Baker Man. He's reminded me. Ding dongs. It's the second set. Everybody get your ding dongs out. Pray, eat, crunch, and these are definitely officially my favourite ones now.
15 all.
May well it be.
Fernandez serving from the far end. First serve into the net. Second serve to Alex's backhand, and that's gone into the tram line.
Okay.
30-15. When you stand inside the baseline, you're giving yourself less time to get your racket on the ball, but you're, of course, also, if you can make the return, you're reducing the time your opponent has to recover from their serve. So it's kind of a positive tactic and play if you make the return, but it does make it harder. This point's underway. Alex playing from the back of the court, tries some slow, deep, slower shots. Fernandez tries to come forward and take the ball out of the air, but she's pulled that volley wide. And further good signs from Alex there, mixing it up, giving us some slow balls, high, slow, moon ball type shots in that rally, and Fernandez trying to take the ball out of the air with a drive volley. Pulled it well out of court. 30 all.
I've done my very own little piece of set stats there. Waiting for the next set numbers.
And she's still not finding any consistency. Second serve.
Ding dong magic.
I sense Alex has got another chance to break serve here.
Sam Lagam Demio.
Second serve. Right on the line. Alex goes short to Fernandez forehand, who puts that cross court, and that's too good. And Alex's reply goes over the baseline. 40-30.
Crunch on the ding dongs, everybody. And if you remember, you've got ding dong. You've got ding dong emojis. I'll show you. Isn't that funny? Made them myself.
Chance for Fernandez then to draw level in this second set. Good first serve. Alex gets the return back. Backhands cross court now. Fernandez goes down the middle, right onto the baseline. Alex does well to get that one back. And Fernandez nets, and we're back to juice. I think she learned in the second half of yesterday's match how beneficial it is not to make needless mistakes. We've
Is it 6-3?
seen it. No, 6-2.
Oh, sorry.
We've seen it before in earlier matches this season where Alex has been sort of one good point, one bad point, and a bit more inconsistent than we're seeing now. And it's the consistency that is definitely helping her today.
Thank you for your help there, telling me the right score when I put the wrong one up.
So that looked like an ace, but fortunately it caught the top of the net, so she's got to do her first serve again.
Excellent. So, crunchy ding-dongs, whilst we pray.
Another good first serve, Alex with a short reply. Fernandez goes down the line, and she's just missed it by the looks of her body language, and it's a break point chance for Alex
Come
Eala.
on!
She goes for the line, but there was a shrug.
Oh, bless her. I do
Her
feel
knees
for her.
buckled, and she can't quite believe it misses the line, but this is a really good chance to escape with another game on the board for Alex. Everything going well for her today. Oh, just misses her return back to deuce.
Okay. Thank you for your help, guys, when I put the 6-3 up. Didn't mean to. Sorry about that. As I always say, it's Dan you listen to for the tennis. I bless her. She's frustrated with herself, isn't she? And I don't think those two men in her box are particularly supportive. I don't think I would like to be looked at like they're looking at her.
First serve into the net.
You just want them to cheer her on, don't they? Whatever.
Alex has won the last 3 games from 4-2 ahead in the first set. She closed out that set and has held serve at the start of this second set. So she's on a run of games.
Oh.
That net cord doesn't go her way. It hits the top of the net, agonisingly comes back her side.
Okay.
Advantage Fernandez.
Let's surround her with prayer. Joanne Bosch sitting there, confident in his wonderful tennis protege. One into the net from Fernandez. That's me commentating. Who'd have thought it?
Second serve. She'll do it again. Aborts the serve and starts again. Second serve is...
I think that hit the net.
Off the top of the net.
There's a lot going on that net, isn't there?
Let serve. Some talk about the let being removed altogether and you just play it as it is, regardless. Similar to paddle. Point underway now. Alex goes cross court. Fernandez goes down the middle.
Net.
But into the net. And we're back to deuce.
Come on. Right. Let's do our prayers. Let's surround her. Global prayers. And we can get her over the line for this one. Okay.
First serve goes long. Second serve.
Fernandez, I like the way she hits it back, just in case.
Full 20-odd seconds between service points, really. She has quite a deliberate routine, and that has led to an error from Alex's return there. Some of this is the rhythm, the time Alex is taking between points is a very kind of purposeful. She gets on with it, basically. Fernandez has got quite a set routine, and she's trying to stick to it, which is obviously what her and her team like her to do. But the match has slowed down in this game, partly because it's been an extended game.
Thank you for the super chat, Agostino.
Second serve, Fernandez does make a return. Alex makes a good return. Now she goes down to the forehand side.
Yes!
And nets.
I mean,
and the racket goes
bouncing the racket, not in a fury way, is she? I mean, I like Fernandez. She's a sweetie. I don't, but someone's got to win, and we don't want it to be her at the end of the day. That's how I feel. These are my favourite flavour. They're the
I feel
green
this
ones.
could be the beginning of the end. If Alex can win this very long drawn
For
out game,
Fernandez.
it could be the beginning of the end for the Canadian. But equally, if Fernandez wins this game, she'll feel a whole lot better. And it could see her play a little bit better.
No.
Alex doesn't want to wait for her, though. She has to keep the foot down.
Okay, it's prayer time because it's midnight in your country, in the Philippines. And I think they...
She's not landed her first serve, though. Chance for Alex to get the first strike in on this off this second serve.
Oh, thank you, DJ
doesn't.
Jazza.
Oh, was that out? Yes, it was.
Double fault.
Double fault.
Wow. Thank you, DJ Jazza. That's ever so sweet of you, Marvin. Okay, let's get this show on the road. 2 points, both for Alex, consecutively, starting now.
First serve misses
Out.
down the middle.
Too wide. It's Lululemon, isn't it? Yeah.
Second serve is good. Alex cross-court backhand, just missing. Just missed the line.
Just missed.
And the replay shows us how close that was, a couple of inches. But yes.
Oh, Maria, you are late. Bless you, you overslept. I'm glad you got some sleep, my darling, because it's better that you sleep than you be awake and in a bad mood or not feeling very well.
First serve landed. Alex, good deep return, but Fernandez finds the winner and she's escaped. And
Finally.
she does draw level, 1 game all. Time will tell in the context of this second set how important that recovery was. But as yet, Fernandez hasn't really got any momentum going.
No, she doesn't.
So
I feel a win coming on. I don't know about you, honey. I do. I feel a win coming on. Coach Dan said right from the beginning, if she wins the first set, whoever wins the first set wins the game. It wins the match. And there you are. And here's our baby girl about to serve.
first serve goes long. Second serve. Is good. Fernandez goes cross court with a reply. Alex forced deep behind the baseline, can't control her backhand, and it's first point to the Canadian.
Now, in my understanding, there were about 900 of you in the room, a bit more, and only a third of you are subscribers. So, if you wouldn't mind seeing us again,
But 15. First serve goes long.
we would be delighted if you just pop your finger on the subscribe button.
Second serve is good. Fernandez goes down the line. Alex goes cross court. Backhand to backhand. Alex nets.
Oh, Alex, baby girl.
And she was 30 all on her serve in the first set just once. She's loved 30. These are warning signs. Can Alex respond now? In the context of this game, within this game. First serve landed. Forehand return. Alex goes deep behind the baseline and she's missed her length there. And it's 3 break point chances for the Canadian.
Joanne Bosch looks very calm. Looks like he's watching on. They seem to have a lovely relationship. Yes, this one.
Just losing her serve a little bit. There's been no real pressure on her serve to this point, but it just changes so quickly. If there's a run of points, a run of mistakes at the wrong time, Second serve in. Fernandez down the middle. Alex goes down the middle. Fernandez goes cross court. Alex goes back cross court. Fernandez goes long.
Yes. You see, our girl likes to win from behind. So she's 40 love 40 down, and now she's 50, and then she'll get 30, then 40, and then it'll be juice, then she'll advantage, and she'll win. She just prefers it that way.
15-40. Alex won a game yesterday against Jung in the second set from love 40 down on her serve. It proved to be an important game. But this time, Fernandez doing the attacking in this point. She tries a drop shot, but that's wide.
Yes, you see? Okay, my prediction is happening now. Just watch it. It's going to be juice next. It's going to be pineapple juice and palaya juice, mango juice.
One more break point to save. Can Alex find her first serve? Is she going to go down the middle, down the tee?
Here we go, Erica Ryland girl.
Between the juice box and the advantage box.
She does, Dino Benjamin. She does serve. She just plays better when she's behind.
She goes for the wide serve. It catches the net. Second serve. Fernandez jumping about, looking to create a spark herself. Second serve onto Fernandez forehand. Alex goes to Fernandez backhand. She gets a short ball, goes cross court. Fernandez
yes! I'm sorry, I just hate to say I predicted this.
Alex does indeed save the third break point. The wind is now blowing quite a lot. Alex, I think, has got the wind. She put in a really good forehand, and it led to a very short reply that Alex came forward, and Fernandez couldn't get the ball back into court, put it into the tram lines. Back to juice.
Come on now, girl.
That's a better return from Fernandez. She now tries a drive volley.
Oh.
And it's a good drive volley. Unlike her first attempt earlier in the match, this time she makes no mistake. Alex hoisted up a backhand high into the air, and Fernandez came forward. And
That
gives
just
herself
means a few more points before the win.
Come on, trying to change the match, the direction of travel in this match. Alex short forehand. Fernandez goes deep. Alex goes cross court. Both players playing from the forehand side. Now Alex goes down the middle. Fernandez goes cross court. Alex goes cross court. Fernandez down the line. Alex goes short to Fernandez backhand. Now she goes cross court. Fernandez finds the winner.
Oh, that was just unlucky. It was so close. Look at that line.
Right on the line. It was an extended rally. Both players giving everything. And Fernandez, for once, finds the line. And she has got the break of serve. And this match in the last 10 minutes has just begun to see the Canadian play a little bit more consistently for the first time. Alex has a match on her hands in this second set.
Well, she likes it when she's got a match on her hands. She plays better. So I am not actually too concerned. As her adoptive mother, I'm not too concerned. We pray, we eat our ding-dongs, we support. Look, I feel really a little bit heartbroken every time I see those two men. I don't think they're really giving her much
positive.
No, they're not. Imagine if you were looking at me like that when I was playing croquet.
Katie loves me to be very positive when she's playing.
Yes, I need to be told that if I did something not very good, it's just like, don't worry, the next one will be great. And if Dan says something like, "Oh, that was a terrible shot," I know it was a terrible shot. I don't need to be told. And the last thing I need is that long face. Oh, and those two men both of them have got a long face. Poor girl, I feel for her. Not nice.
Right, let's see how Alex replies to that last two games. First time Fernandez has won 2 games in a row in the match. She's now serving for a 3-1 lead.
She's going to break back now.
As more and more people come in.
Yeah, people piling in. Thinking I might as well wait until she's down a bit because she plays better. They're playing Pantropico Bini song in the stadium. Well, I don't know what that means, and later on I'll go on Spotify, but we once played a song during our live and we got into all sorts of trouble with YouTube.
Fernandez finds the net, first point of her service game. Love 15. Alex has got a look now. Going to be hard for Fernandez to win 3 points in a row. This game promises to be close. Let's hope I'm right.
You're always right.
Love 15. First serve into the net. I think the wind is causing her.
Come on, Alex, you can break this. Break back, break back. Come on.
Second serve is good. Alex down the line with a backhand. She's got control of this point. She tries a drop shot.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh.
And it's too good. Love 30.
You can do this. Love that, Alex. Oh, I haven't seen him before.
Playing into the wind a little bit is my suspicion. And with Fernandez way behind the baseline, that was the perfect time to play that drop shot. Very good tactic at just the right time. Love 30. Halfway to getting this break back. Fernandez serves. Good first serve. Alex gets the return in. Now she goes deep with a forehand, but it's short. Fernandez goes cross court and she wins the point.
I think that was a mishit from the back, don't you?
Yeah. 15-30. Still 2 more points. Win one of the next 2 points and she will have that break point chance.
Yeah, that wasn't a proper hit. Okay, crunch your ding-dongs, everyone. Because honestly, if I eat any more ding-dongs, I'm going to turn into a ding-dong.
15-30. Fernandez goes down the middle. Good first serve. Ace. 30 all.
They're very slow on telling us it's an ace, aren't they? Like, by the time we've all worked out it was an ace, they then say, it was an ace, people.
Just over an hour on court. 1 hour and 2 minutes played. Another close game is ensued. 30 all. First serve is good. And the return just goes long. Alex not sure that ball was in, but it's being called in. And
I like the way, look, you see, she's so calm. She doesn't let that get her into a fluster. So many girls, and I do say girls because the boys don't. So many girls get themselves into a pickle when they get upset about something, but she doesn't. She's very calm.
40-30.
Now, it's not windy, Fernandez. You don't need to do that.
Good first serve. Good length return. Alex gets a short backhand. She comes forward. Fernandez net.
Yes!
Back to Juice.
And Palaya Juice, everybody! Oh, and I think we're about to become 12,900 subscribers. You guys are so cute and kind. We'll be at 13,000 before the US Open. Amazing.
Fernandez taking all her time limit here. Finally serves at Juice wide. Second serve to follow. Fingers crossed Alex can find 2 good returns now. Backhand cross court return. Fernandez goes down the middle. Alex goes down the middle. Fernandez goes deep out over the baseline. Alex has a break point chance.
Come on, Alex! Laban!
This will really hurt Fernandez. She just started to get a little bit of momentum. This will all go out of the window if Alex can get this point. Advantage Alex. First serve into the net. Katie wants the flags raised.
I just handed Dan the flag behind his chair.
He needs to win this point. Second serve.
Come on, Alex.
Good down the line return. Cross court from Fernandez. Down the line again from Alex. Pushing Fernandez deep behind the baseline. Good length from Alex. Both players at the back of the court. Fernandez goes cross court. Alex goes down the middle. Fernandez goes back down the line.
Was a good shot. Gonna give it to her. That was a good shot.
And
Okay,
the
we'll hold the
point
flags
has
for now.
gone. Alex played 3-4 good shots in a row there. That was a good point, and Fernandez just was up to it and found her winner just in the nick of time. Back to Juice. How are the nerves? Juice point underway. Fernandez goes down the middle. Alex goes deep to her backhand side. Now she goes down the line to the forehand side, but long.
Oh, was it long? Oh,
And the fifth
no.
pump
I
comes up.
don't want this. Oh, Joan is giving. But look at the way he says it. He's good-humoured and kind with his help. I like that. He's smiling and he's just saying to her, just do it a different way. And I didn't hear what he said, but just do it this way. You'll be great.
Advantage Fernandez. First serve is good. Alex goes cross court. Down the line from Alex. Fernandez goes cross court. Slice backhand from Alex. Cross court from Fernandez. She comes to the net and she'll put away the volley.
Oh,
and she
baby.
survives. She survives that game. She holds her serve. She leads 3-1. And despite Alex pushing her there.
It's okay. We can be calm because, you know, even if it's 3 sets, she's still going to win. And we just get more entertainment. You know, you don't complain if the Beatles come on and play for 3 hours instead of 2, do you?
3 Juice games in a row, and they've all gone to Fernandez. The importance of winning these close games, and despite Alex being in each of the last 3 games very close to winning them, she's lost all 3. She trails 3-1 in this second set. She needs to hold her serve here.
Dad handing me back half a peanut. He doesn't like peanuts. Bosch is a kind man.
Second serve.
Glad he is.
Is good. Fernandez goes cross court. Alex goes wide. And a few misses coming off Alex's racket. She's trying to hit the lines and just missing.
She's just having a little breather. It's okay. We're all good.
Love 15. That time the first serve does catch the centre line. Now she comes forward. Fernandez makes Alex play a volley and she's pushed it wide. It's tricky conditions. It's hard to control the direction of the ball flight when the ball's moving about in the wind. And a sensible shot from Fernandez, not trying to do too much, just made Alex play a tricky volley. And she tried to put it into the open space, but it went too wide. Love 30. Better first serve, better forehand. Now Alex gets a backhand. She goes down the line.
Yeah, that's the way. Down the line. On Dan's videos, he's always saying she needs to get it. You were saying, weren't you? Confidence to get it forehand or backhand straight down the line.
Yeah, it's the most telling direction you can hit within a point, the down the line shot.
Teresa's worried about her elbow. I'm not worried about her elbow at the moment.
15-30. Good first serve. Alex goes down the line with a forehand. Great shot. 2 good shots in a row from Alex Eala. More proactive.
Come on.
More positive in the point. And getting her just rewards there. That's how she started the match.
Lovely.
Being proactive.
Yes, prayers, everybody.
Dictating the points. It would be a good game to come through. 30-all.
Okay.
Second serve.
Let's have some prayers for Alex now. Okay.
Second serve is good. Fernandez goes cross court. No, it was a let. The umpires call the lets now. I think they've given up on the little gadget on the top of the net. They're just saying the umpire has to call it, otherwise play on if you don't hear a call. But she goes again on her second serve. Fernandez forehand reply. Alex goes down the line and it just missed. And the head comes up and the shoulders. First time Alex disappointed to miss. Advantage for 30-40 and another first serve into the net. So it's a break point chance on a second serve.
Come on. Laban, Alex.
Right onto the line. Backhand.
Oh!
These nets.
That's for Leylah. You don't do that. She gave it a fist pump for that. That wasn't right. You shouldn't do that. I don't know if you get taught that, but in my school you don't fist pump for a luck shot.
Yeah, the courts in America, these net courts are nothing like the net courts on grass courts, which are much more forgiving. And the reason is the tension, the tightness of the net is much firmer, much tighter in America. So when it catches any part of the net, it tends to come back towards the player who's just hit the last shot, whereas on the grass court sometimes it goes over a lot more, and we've seen a few of those today. And Alex looked like she was going to get a lucky net cord, but it didn't go over.
The cameraman is sending us to some sort of a paddock. That looks like a horse racing stadium to me, where you bring the horses out and everybody has a look at them.
I think it's a village.
Yeah, but why is the grass like cordoned off? Don't go on the grass, kids. You might spoil it.
What we're seeing in this second set is Fernandez has cut out those unforced errors. She's being much more consistent herself. And because she's being consistent, Alex is feeling like she's having to go for a few more shots. The rallies are extending, the points are extending, and Alex is sometimes getting her winners into play, and sometimes she's missing, and more errors are coming from Alex's racket as a consequence of Fernandez's level and her consistency getting better. It's not a dominant shift in momentum because the last 4 games have all been very close. We've had 3 juicers and a 30 all. So close games, but Alex needs to match her opponent now, and then we could see both players playing well. But at the moment, Fernandez on top in this second set. She's now serving 2 double break, 4-1 ahead. And she starts with a good first serve.
So Jessie Jane has said that the bandage is just a precaution. That's what Alex had said in an interview. Now, I didn't see that interview. I hope it wasn't an AI type of one. But we were certainly thinking that it's probably a precautionary acupuncture or something like that.
15-love, another good first serve. Fernandez gets a short forehand and she's finding her range, a forehand winner down the line, 30-love. And these are worrying times because we're heading to a third set. And my forecast of a close match the last 2 times has led to a 3-set outcome.
But Alfred Einstein is in the room, which I'm glad about. And he's just said, remember, she's the comeback queen. And she is. She is the comeback queen.
Fernandez finds another line. This second set is going the Canadians' way. That was a slice backhand down the line. Alex moving to her right was wrong-footed and the ball caught the line. Double whammy. 40-love.
Dear everyone, poor old Dennis Joy. He said, I'll leave for 5 minutes. Look what happens. I keep on telling people, don't leave. Just stay right here in the bosom of your chalk dust community.
Yeah, tennis is always... we saw it yesterday. Alex looked like she was heading out, but in the in the context of the match, just two games in a row from 3-4 to 5-4 ahead, allowed her then to get the momentum. She won a run of 7 games. Alex needs to keep winning games to stop Fernandez getting that kind of momentum. She's won 4 games in a row. But that's a better shot from Alex. The down the line backhand, 40-30. 2 points in a row for Alex. She needs to finish this game off well now. Even if she doesn't win this set, it's important she wins a couple more games just to slow Fernandez down. (40-30). First serve is good. Alex goes for a big forehand return, but I think she just missed it. And we're looking at the replay and it's just gone long. And so she'll be serving 5-1 down in this second set. Needs to hold serve for me. Just stop this run of games. Fernandez won the second game of this set to deuce. She won the third game, a deuce game. She won the fourth game, the fifth game, and the sixth game. 3 games in went to deuce, and the last 2 have been 1-30.
Okay. Come on, Alex, our girl. You like being behind. You like coming back from it.
Second serve is good. First point. Alex wins the first point.
Come
Fernandez
on,
next.
Laban. Got to keep everybody awake there back at home, Alex.
Make Fernandez serve out the set.
Getting
so
late.
She serves first. In the
There might not be a
set.
third set. She just might.
Alex did win a match against Sasnovich earlier this year in the Middle East in Doha from 5-1 down.
Oh, Jerry Selter, he hasn't left the room. He has had a little sleep.
Alex,
It
second
is
serve, 15-love. Fernandez, forehand down the middle. Alex goes down the middle. Both players going down the middle. Now Alex tries to go cross court but pulls it wide.
A little bit wide.
And the feet stopped moving there. And it meant the racket went after the ball without the help of the feet. And that's led to the direction being off 15 all. Good first serve. Alex goes, long. Another mistake off her forehand. Too deep, beyond the baseline. 15-30.
Oh, poor the Filipinos in the crowd are looking a bit chilly, actually. They can't be cold, can they? Got a lot of clothes on. Like hats and jackets and things.
First serve into the net. It's been a service game with relying on the
Come
second
on, Alex.
serve.
Okay, let's give her a prayer around the world. Let's surround her with prayer.
Second serve is good. Cross-court return. Alex goes down the middle. Fernandez pulls
Out.
it wide.
Thank you, Jesus, for the answer to that prayer.
30 all.
There's 2 men. I don't.
Fernandez's dad's still looking apprehensive.
Whenever I see Joan Bosch, I think, oh, what a sweet, lovely, kind man. And when I look at those 2, and I'm not very keen. I don't get a good feeling off them.
30 all. Alex can't
Come
quite
on,
get
Alex.
her first
We're
serve into
all
court.
behind you.
90,
You're a fighter.
98 miles an hour.
Catty
but
Brunetta.
catching the net. Second serve. Is good. Fernandez goes down to the forehand side. Alex goes back to Fernandez's forehand. Now she goes cross court. Fernandez runs round and plays another forehand. She's trying to get
long way out from Fernandez.
trying to get her forehand into play, but she was out of position and misses a forehand for once. Alex does have a chance to win this service game and make Fernandez serve out the second set. An important point, it will be an advantage to serve first if that is how this second set does play out.
If it is. Otherwise, it's just going to go all the way.
40-30, Alex serves. Good first serve. Backhand slice reply. Alex goes down the line. Fernandez goes to Alex's forehand. Alex goes to Fernandez's backhand and wins that game. An important game because it breaks the sequence of Fernandez's run of games. And that was important. That was an important game for Alex to win. She trails the second set by 5-2, but she does lead by 1-0.
She does. The important thing is she leads by 1-0. And we're praying as hard as we can. We've got the ding-dongs out. We're crunching them. And we are all just loving this. Now then, I don't know, now that she's sitting down, have you guys, I know so many of you here right now, I want to show you our, this is my Pride and Joy video. Have a look at this.
Hey Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dongs?
Oh no! Amazing! Thank you. That's the best.
Good luck.
Thank you
We
so
run
much.
a YouTube channel which is all about you.
All about me.
It's all about the WTA,
Okay.
but our fan base wants it to be all about you.
Oh my god. Incredible that I got this in Birmingham.
This is when we
Amazing.
met,
Thank you.
May I take a selfie?
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
It wanted to show us.
Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dongs?
Oh no!
Hey Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dongs?
Oh no! Amazing! Thank you. That's the best.
Good luck.
Thank you
We
so
run a
much.
It's okay.
channel
I
which-
will show you it another time with the volume, and that is the photo that she let us take with a little selfie. That was so lovely, and we had the loveliest chat with her. We told her about the channel, and she was ever so sweet and humble, as you would expect. And we gave her a packet of ding dongs, which she then took to a game that she was playing. There, look, you see there, right there? She's got a packet of ding dongs because she taught them a game she was playing with Chen. Okay, they're back on court.
Fernandez serving 5-2 ahead. She starts this 8th game of the second set with a let. She'll do it all again. Hard to see how fast they're serving, but they're both serving at a similar speed. That was in the high 90 miles an hour. Right in the bottom corner, the speed gun. And it's almost obscured. They've got a towel box sort of in front of it. But
That's
she misses her first serve. Second serve now is good. Alex, good return. Was it just long?
Oh, she doesn't look like
No,
it.
it was good return. Left 15.
She's just so calm.
Right on the baseline.
This is our comgat girl. Come on, Alex Laban. Isapa, 1 point at a time. I hope she feels supported by us all. I think she does.
Second point underway. Fernandez goes cross court and misses a backhand.
Oh, come on, everyone. Are we daring to dream? Shall we dream? Let's dream.
Comeback in this set is certainly on. Love 30.
Oh, look at. Oh, I'm not
Dad
gonna
doesn't
say
know whether to
anything more
show his
about
teeth
Dad.
at all.
No,
It's like trying to do a forced smile without
he's not
smiling.
a bear.
Love 30.
Love 30. Come on, Alex. Isapa.
That last game, the importance of Alex winning a game and just slowing Fernandez down as
Break.
helping hopefully change the course of this second set. Love 30, second serve. Alex, deep backhand return. Fernandez goes long, 3 break points.
Oh, come on! 3 break points! Come on now, girl.
This is giving Fernandez a lot to
Okay.
think about.
Crunch on the ding-dongs. Keep your prayers coming. Have a crunch, baby. She's such a fighter. I love her.
Love 40, another let serve.
Oh, we started. Okay. We can dream. She's letting us dream.
She serves again. No, she doesn't.
I think she's losing it. Very windy.
First serve into the net. Second serve now. Alex with a chance to really make life
Come
difficult for
on.
Fernandez. Chance to get one of the 2 breaks of serve back. Fernandez
Okay.
finds the winner down the line. A
We'll
good
give her 1
serve
point in
led
this
to
game.
a short reply, and Fernandez staying aggressive.
I know. I'm worried for
Goes
Fernandez.
down the line. A good shot.
Captain fight. Capit Laban, Alex. Yeah, you can do it. We've all got you.
15-40. 2 more chances. First serve goes way long.
Way long.
Second serve now.
Yeah, Alfred Einstein reckons Alex going to win his straight sets. I think he's right.
Well, that's gone long as well, and Alex does win that game. She does get a break of serve back.
Can you believe it?
It's going to be,
Let's wave the lucky flag.
hopefully, another passage of play that we've just seen repeated, because Alex held her serve, she broke serve. If she can do that again, we'll be back at 5 games all. She's got to hold her serve, and then she's got to break Fernandez again. Fernandez looking a bit shaky on that last game.
Right, Leo. Katipunera Alex. That's what we've got here in our sights. This is our girl, Katipunera spirit.
Alex waiting and ready to go. It's Fernandez that's
Jerry, stay awake.
slowing
Jerry
things
Salazar, stay awake for us. No going off to do any washing up or snoozing. This is important stuff.
First point of Alex's service game. Second serve was good. Fernandez goes cross court. Alex goes down the line. Great length.
Oh, and into the net.
And she takes the first point. 15-love.
Do you know her face? I just love it. You can't even tell if she's won the point from her face sometimes. Sometimes she's just so level. It's like a heart rate. Do you think it goes up when she plays?
Well, the modern science, they want players to really control their heart rates.
Well, she seems to be good at that.
The fitter you are, obviously, your heart rate
Not if you eat a packet of ding dongs
stays,
every day, I promise you.
below 100 beats a minute, even when you're playing these kind of points. But obviously, the more you run, your heart naturally beats faster. To pump all that oxygen around the body, the idea that I'm actually giving some biology lessons is hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It's not my expertise.
It is not his expertise.
So I'll go back to the tennis. Second serve is good. Fernandez goes down the middle. Alex goes cross court. Alex playing with some good length on her backhand side. Now she tries a slice backhand down the line. Fernandez will be there. Cross court. Both players playing a good point here. Fernandez goes long though, and Alex goes 30.
Yes!
And this was going to be great if she can get to 5-4.
5-4! Straight sets, everyone. We said it. I mean,
She did.
Dad's looking there, sitting like he looks like he's been hit on the face with a wet fish.
She did win a set, as I said, against Sasnovich back in February this year when she was 5-1 down. That was actually the third set to recover a famous win at that event. Can she do it here? She comes forward, and that's a good shot from Fernandez. Cross-court passing shot. Alex came forward.
That's okay.
Fernandez
We can take that.
read the cross-court approach and was there to hit the passing shot, 30-15.
Okay, it's all right. We're going to do this. Laban, Laban,
Alex
Laban, Laban,
actually
Laban, Laban,
applauded
Laban.
Fernandez's shot there.
Because she's a really decent human being.
30-15.
We've raised her well.
Right on the line, on the service line. Down the line with the backhand. Cross-court from Fernandez onto the line. And that's won the fourth point. Very close. Hitting
Okay.
to on the line or just inside the line, and a cross-court forehand caught Alex. Thought it might be heading out, but it just landed on the line. 30 all.
If you haven't subscribed, chuck a sub on. You never know, it might be lucky. 30 all. Isapa.
Good first serve. Down the middle reply. Alex goes cross-court. Good length from Fernandez. Cross-court forehands now. Alex goes deep. And Fernandez
Into the net. Come on now. Just one more. Just one more. Oh, DJ Jazza, you're a bit behind with the scores. Don't worry, the scores are on the screen.
Alex pushing
40-30.
Fernandez deep behind the baseline, and she doesn't like retreating Fernandez. So what she tries to do is hold her court position and almost play half volleys on her baseline game, and that makes it quite hard with the timing. And that's what happened there. She mistimed that last forehand.
Okay.
Alex second serve needs to get this game, really heap pressure on when they sit down at 5-4. Fernandez will be head will be reeling. Second serve.
Oh, double fault. Bless our girl. I think a little prayer for our comeback queen. Little prayer. It's okay. It's okay, everyone. Joan Bosch has got it. Alex has got it. So we've got to have it, okay? Right.
Can Alex win a juice game in this second set? This would
Yes,
be a
she
good
can.
time. First serve onto the line. Net cord does go over from Fernandez. Another deep backhand from Alex. Goes cross court this time. Fernandez defending with all she can muster.
Yes.
Alex pushes her deep behind the forehand side. Now she goes cross
Yeah!
court.
We got it! Woo! If you're asleep, wake up!
The backhand cross court is a winner. I don't need to tell you that. Katie told you that. But the last shot of the point
It was a great shot.
of the same quality of all her other shots in that rally. That was perfection throughout that point.
Perfection throughout that point. Honestly, you never hear that word from Dan. Not when I'm playing croquet, anyway. Come on, Alex. Laban.
Advantage, Alex, here. Chance for reduce the deficit by one more game. She goes down the middle. Fernandez goes down the middle. Alex goes cross court. Fernandez goes cross court. Alex goes cross court. Who's going to go down the line first?
Yes!
It's Fernandez, but she goes long.
Oh, my lordy. Thank you, Jesus. Woohoo!
And she won't believe it because she was 5-1 up. Now she sits down and she has a minute to think about the fact that Alex has won 3 games in a row and she's got one last chance saloon.
And our Alex has got a minute to think about that she is now 4-5. Not 5-1. We have to believe in her. Alfred Einstein believes in her. And so I believe in her. I just think this is really wonderful. This is so... Look at them. They've got their Laban Alex. They've got the little flags.
Busier audience as much more...
the congregation
crowd
there in
is much fuller than
Washington,
it was
D.C. is turning up.
an hour and 40 minutes ago. Everyone involved in this match, and it's crunch time for the Canadian. Can her nerve hold? Has she got it in her to withstand the comeback queen?
No, of course you can't withstand it. Now, if you are eating adobo chicken adobo, you don't have it without the rice. So try clicking subscribe whilst you're watching the channel. It's kind of like they go together. You click subscribe, you watch the channel. You have adobo chicken, you have the rice. Okay, that's just how it works. So there are over 1,000 of you in the room. Pop a little sub on and then come and have a chat with us. Tell us where you're from. We are a wonderfully inclusive, supportive, kind famalam of Filipinos and non-Filipinos and mainly Filipinos all over the world, which is just wonderful, especially when we pray, because we can wrap the world up in prayer for Alex and her.
Okay, so Alex...
And we eat ding dongs.
4, Fernandez 5. Fernandez serving her last chance to close out this second set. Can she cope with the pressure? First point underway. Both players at the back of the court. Alex goes cross court, pulling Fernandez wide. Fernandez, good reply. No, just missing. Alex does win the first point.
First point to Abel. I love it. I actually thought that was in. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we all thought that was in, but it wasn't.
The computer said no.
Ielozo is here.
Automated line call.
Guardian angel,
Gave
please talk to the angel of Alex Eala.
The right call from Alex's point of view. Love 15. But that's a better first serve, and it gets us back to 15 all. Another ace from Leylah Fernandez. She has served a few today. That's her 4th ace in the match so far. 15 all.
Okay.
big moments. The wind still blowing about, making life difficult. That's why she's caught the ball toss and she's going to have another go. And she'll have another go. That catches the top of the net.
I want to see 5 all in a minute, please. That's what I'm going to pray for. I'm going to pray for 5 all.
Finally, gets a first serve. No, it misses into the net.
This is just not good for her confidence.
Second serve.
Fernandez
Alex
is starting to
steps
get
inside the baseline, looking for one of her telling returns.
Boom.
Forehand, deep. Fernandez goes down the line. Alex
Yes.
comes back. Cross court from Fernandez. Alex gets that back. Fernandez down the middle.
Ooh.
Alex down the middle. Both players at the back of the
Oh,
court.
come on, Alex.
Lobs one up. Fernandez
Yes.
goes cross court.
Oh,
Alex puts another lob up.
In.
Fernandez goes cross court with a
Oh.
drive volley winner. 30-15 to the server.
Okay.
A long point. It was a Canadian that was
Oh.
able to find the winning shot. Alex hoisted up a backhand lob.
We've got a
Didn't
fun fact.
quite get the depth she was after.
Fun fact, US Open against Towson, third set, Eala down 5-1, wins 7-6 at tiebreak 13-11. Thank you, Galayan. Very good. Love it.
Yeah, that was the other time in recent tennis history of Alex Eala where she's come back from 5-1 down. 30-15. Good deep return. Alex gets a short forehand. She goes down the line. Fernandez scrambling up the back of the court. And she can't handle that last forehand from Alex. 30 all.
30 all. Oh, my lordy. Yes, Dennis
Very
Joy.
close.
You stay awake, please. 5 all is what we
These
want.
next 2 or 3 points are big, big, big points. Everyone watched intently. Who can hold their nerve the best?
Alex can.
First serve goes long.
Alex can hold her nerve the best. Yes, Jerry. 5 all. That's what we
Will
want.
she be brave on this return? Can she stay positive? Second serve is good. Backhand return is good depth. Alex trying to be positive. She goes cross court. Fernandez goes cross court. Both players going diagonally across the court. Neither player giving... Until then, when Fernandez, her backhand slice goes into the net.
Oh, and you see the lovely Filipino ladies dressed up in their finery with lovely sashes. Oh, they're so sweet.
4 games ago, we saw Alex go 5-1 behind. Forget that score. This
Come on,
is a
Alex.
point
Come
for
on, baby
5
girl.
games all. What a turnaround this would be.
Yes, it would.
Fernandez serves. It's a good first serve, but Alex gets it back. She goes down the line, cross court from Alex. Fernandez going cross court. Alex
Yep.
defending for all her worth. Fernandez will come forward. She goes down the line. Alex gets right.
Yes!
What a shot! She gets right. She gets right. Fernandez goes down the line with what looked like a short winning
Thank
forehand.
you, Jesus.
But Alex guessed right. She knew which side she was going. She went down the line and Alex was waiting for it. And she finds the winner. What a point.
They some, theirs. This is incredible. It is incredible. Except we can believe it. We can believe it. 5 all. I want to take a photograph of the screen. Can't believe it. I don't need to.
We
because
expected
we
a close set. I thought the first set might be close. It's actually the second set. We didn't expect it from 5-1 down, but it is now 5 all. Alex can take the lead. She's now serving at 5 all. First serve is good. Both players hitting better from the back of the court. This is the best tennis of the match. But Alex is defending for all her worth. She tries a drop shot, Fernandez. Alex is there. She's just gone long.
Oh, did it go long? Oh, that was... oof.
Anticipating every shot Fernandez is playing at the moment. Great movement from Alex Eala. It wasn't quite good enough, though. That last shot, agonisingly long, but she was there on the quick as a flash, but she just couldn't keep that ball inside the baseline.
We are all on the edge of our seats. Loads of people I haven't seen before are in the room. This is so lovely. Welcome. I'm so pleased to have you on the chat. it's just a delight. We're so excited.
Alex serves love 15. She needs
Okay,
to
it's okay. You need to calm down. Just breathe deeply, darling.
stay on it. She's got the momentum back. She needs to find some good depth on these serves. Second serve now, love 15.
Yes.
It's in the box, and that's a poor return. A poor return from the Canadian.
Come on, the crowd. Where is Joe Ambulancio? Tell us about the crowds.
The advantage of that spinny second serve is that
She's
the
not
wind
there.
is getting hold of the ball after it bounces, and it's causing Fernandez some difficulty, and that was a poor return, and Alex won't care a jot. It's 15 all. I'm going to mention this now because it's close to the winning line, but Alex has to keep 1 point at a time. This third point underway, and that's gone to Alex as well. Fernandez finds an error off the backhand side this time. Alex is at 30-15. 6 points. 6 more points needed.
That's for the whole match.
She's got the edge because of the score, the benefit of winning the first set, all the pressure on Fernandez. She will be thinking, how am I not in the third set? I was 5-1 up. What's going on? Her mind will be unravelling. Alex serving 30-15. Got to keep making Fernandez play shots while her head is
All over the place.
chaos.
All over the place.
Her tennis brain has stopped thinking. She's got a chance here, Alex. Come on. Solid tennis required. Second serve into the box. Fernandez goes down the middle. Alex goes down the middle. Now Alex goes to Fernandez's backhand. Trading backhands cross court. Yeah!
Yes, just one more point, everyone. Just one more.
I didn't expect Fernandez to crumble, but that's what we're seeing here.
We're seeing a crumble. It's an apple crumble. It's a pineapple crumble.
40-15, the coolest player and the coolest person in the whole of Washington at the moment is Alex Eala.
And Joanne Bosch.
The biggest strength this 21-year-old player has is her...
Pray, everyone. Let's have a little prayer.
Is her mental attitude, her mental approach, her tennis brain. She's blessed with a great tennis head on young shoulders. And she closed out that 11th game. And you are not mistaken. If you were here 20 minutes ago, you would have seen 5-1. Well, forget that. Alex Eala is 1 game from victory. She's a set and 6-5 up. Wow.
Wow, this is just great. Oh, I'm loving this. So much fun. So much fun. And we've just given away 5 memberships, and I'm so pleased because a lot of the people who have got them are the people who we see and we chat with all the time. So I'm really thrilled about that. Oh, my lordy, Alex, I'm so proud. How are you feeling, guys? Are you all in a room having a massive party in the Philippines without us? Because it's just the 2 of us here, but it feels like, look, there's 1,275 of you out there, but I guess you're not all you're not all in the same room, are you? No.
So there's a pause here. This hopefully is the last changeover events Alex will have today, because she will come out totally focused on winning her 6th game in a row. She is remarkable when she gets on a roll, especially from behind. It's that unstoppable word that I think she's had on her.
Don't be nervous, Feely. It's okay. You can breathe. Take a deep breath with me.
This is an unstoppable player.
She's unstoppable.
She has got
Just
the
1
momentum.
point
So
at a
here we
time.
go then.
Okay.
Both players coming back out onto court. Fernandez has had a moment there to gather her thoughts, because she will, as I said, her mind will have been all over the place. She has to hold serve to get to a tiebreak. Otherwise, this match is over and Alex Eala will be into the quarterfinals. 1 point at a time. Here we go then. Fernandez serves. It's a good first serve. Alex making a play though. Good return. Cross-court forehands. Both players going cross-court. Now Alex goes down the line to Fernandez backhand. Backhand cross-courts now. Fernandez goes down the middle of the court. Good length. Alex holding her ground though. She gets a short forehand. She plays a slice forehand. Cross-court just wide. First point to the Canadian.
Oh, thanks everyone for people saying press the hearts and things and subscribed. Oh, that's so kind of you, everybody's. I'm loving this. I'm just loving this. This is the best. I can't believe it. I kind of feel like I've just woken up. It was 5-1 down and now it's 6-5 up. Oh, I can't see that. Okay, we're all good.
Fernandez getting close to Laura Siegmund type of delay between each point. Anyway, she serves. Alex, good return. Down the middle from Fernandez. Cross court from Alex. Fernandez, cool. She
Okay,
got
that
lucky
was a
there.
great angle. A great angle.
Didn't mean to be so close and acute cross court forehand, but she pulled off the shot. 30 love.
Oh, my goodness me.
There's always the tie break, so we would have taken a tie break 20
Yes, we
minutes
would
ago.
have.
So,
We so would have.
no panic yet. Alex hanging
Say your prayers.
Hanging
You
tough.
ding dong.
Still needs 4 points. She can still do it this game. First serve goes long.
Long out pressure. Our Queen of Grace here. I think she's enjoying this. Joanne Bosch sitting there thinking, that's my girl.
Second serve is good. Cross court backhand return is good. Alex goes long with her forehand, and then we look like we're in set for a tie break.
Have you got it in you guys? A tie break? Have you got it in you? I know who'd win it. I know who would win it if we had to have one. Yes, ding dong, Ayalazo. You're right. What is Alfred Einstein saying? Alex will win this set. Yes, that's what Alfred Einstein. He's famous for being very clever.
40 love. Alex, another good return. They'll be useful in the tie break because that's where we're headed.
We have a tie break, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them. Aren't they sweet in their pretty scarf?
So this tie break for those new to tennis is the first to 7 points. If, however, we get to 6 points all, then it becomes 2 points clear thereafter. But either player gets to 7 first, whether it's 7-5 or easier, then they will have won the tiebreak. And Alex starts the tiebreak with 1 serve, and then thereafter each player gets 2 service points in a row thereafter. So first point of the tiebreak, Alex first serve in. She gets a short backhand. She goes cross court with power, and Fernandez goes long.
Come on.
First point to Alex Eala. She needs 6 more points.
And do you know the phrase, she plays like a goldfish? Basically, goldfish don't have memory. So she's just hit. She's looking like she's not going, yes, I've got that one. She's just, okay, 1 down, next to go. It's the next to go. Just like when you're having a baby, your contractions. 1 down, that's good. That's gone now. Come on, Eala.
Now Fernandez, 2 points. Alex would dearly like one of these next 2 points. Fernandez comes forward. Alex goes back to Fernandez at the net, but that's a poor the perfect start. That's a mini break. It's just a point, but because it was on Fernandez's serve, it's referred to as a mini break.
I'm not
That's
biting my nails,
important.
Teresa. This is a win. Yeah, short memory like a goldfish. Play like a goldfish. I think she does. She plays like a
So
goldfish.
we asked for one of these 2 service points. Can Alex win both of them?
Yes,
Fernandez serves. Just gone long.
that's okay.
She's under real pressure now.
Prayers.
Long pause as she prepares for this important second serve. Alex has only got eyes for the ball. Second serve is good. Backhand return is good. Fernandez goes down the middle. Alex goes cross court. Fernandez goes cross court. Alex goes cross court. And that has gone long. And Alex Eala knows how many people are watching her. She's trying to make this as stress-free as possible for everyone watching and supporting her. She's raced into a 3-love lead. Now she can win one of the next 2 points on her own serve, and we will be absolutely happy at 4-1. 5-love would be dream time.
Oh, Jesus, glorify your name through Alex. Give her your strength and your eyes to finish well. That is such a lovely prayer.
3-love, Alex serves. Just misses the centre line. Second serve to follow. What does Fernandez do? I mean, I'm sure she'll want to just take all the risks on now. She's very near the end. She doesn't. She plays a safe return. Alex gets the forehand back across court. Alex goes deep down the middle. Fernandez going very safe down the middle as well. Now she tries to go cross court. Alex goes diagonally
Yes.
cross court. Great backhand. Now she gets a chance with
Come
a
on, come on,
forehand.
come on, come on. Yes.
Fernandez comes forward though, and she
Oh.
wins that point.
Oh, she's got one.
That was partly the
Kind
wind.
to share.
That was partly the wind. That end, the ball is just slowing down into the wind, I fear, and the ball isn't coming through the court quite as well. And there was a lot of balls that were just slowing up.
There's quite a few
and
of you.
staying
I don't want any
short.
heart attacks in our watch. Okay, so quite a few of you saying you can't breathe.
Alex
Just breathe with me.
has the advantage.
Shoulders down.
She's staying calm, concentrating on this next first serve. She'll be
Okay.
looking to get this
You got this.
into
You got this. Keep
the
breathing like that.
spot, down the middle or wide, probably down the middle, looking for the spot. Perfectly executed first serve. Now a short forehand. She goes bravely for the winner. It wasn't a clean winner, but it was a forced error from her opponent. Very, very solid point. Just what I asked her to do. Hit her spot on the first serve. She did just that. She got a poor return, and she was aggressive enough with her follow-up serve plus one forehand into the corner, and Fernandez could not get it back. She's done that mini job of winning one of those 2 points. She leads 4-1. She just has to keep sharing the points. Each pair of points.
She doesn't need to share quite as much, honestly.
Fernandez now, her turn to serve 2 points. They'll change ends after this point. They change ends after 6 points. Every 6 points in a tiebreak. But this is the 6th point. Fernandez has work to do. Second serve. Alex will be all over this second serve. Second serve is good. Alex return with the backhand is good. Alex goes cross court. Fernandez goes cross court. But into the net! And we can start to dream because Alex has clear water. 5-1 ahead.
We have been dreaming since 5-1 behind.
This would be the 3rd time inside the last 12 months. One of our community reminded us that she came back from 5-1 down to beat Towson in the US
She
Open
likes to come back from way
11
behind.
months ago. I reminded everyone that she came back from 5-1 down in February in Doha against Sasnovich and won. And she did that in a tiebreak. This is third time in a 12-month period where Alex Eala is on the cusp of coming back from 5-1 down in a set to win a match.
Do you remember we actually
in
had
the
a game
tiebreak
yesterday, which was a little bit tricky in the second set, and that was only 24 hours ago.
But first, we need to get to match point. Alex, 5-1 ahead. We don't like that scoreline, do we? For obvious reasons. So we need to get to 6. Fernandez, good first serve, but Alex gets it back. Fernandez goes to Alex's forehand. Great shot from Alex Eala. She's going deep behind the baseline, but she gets a good backhand. Now she goes cross court.
Yes!
What a shot. Is that in?
Yes! It is!
It is! Oh, what a shot! Cross court forehand winner. I was waiting for confirmation.
Come on, Teresa, you can
I
keep
shouldn't have
watching.
waited. I wanted to call it, and it was right on the edge of the line, but it's all
This
good.
is-
5 match points. She's got off that 5-1 score. Of course she has. She's winning this match. There was a close set in this match. But she did win the first set. I said whoever won the first set would win the match. And Alex can now do it here on this point. Good first serve. She goes down the middle. Fernandez goes cross court off the top of the net. Alex goes down the middle. Good depth. Fernandez goes to Alex's forehand. She gets a short forehand. Fernandez goes right on the baseline. But Alex is everywhere today. She goes down the line. Good length on the baseline. Alex with the backhand cross court. Is that the match? She comes forward. It is!
So long! Thank you, Jesus!
Fabulous!
This
Fabulous!
is incredible!
Comeback in that second set. I
We
hope
dared
you
to
enjoyed
dream.
that. What a finish to the match. Alex Eala beats the defending champion. Where we heard that before? Oh, yes, the last tournament she played at Wimbledon. She beat the defending champion, and she's done the same today, taking out the number 8 seed, defending champion Leylah Fernandez, who will not defend anywhere near 500 points because she's gone out in the second round. She will stay ranked in the 30s. Alex Eala, here's some even more good news. She has earned some more ranking points with that second win. She goes above 1,700 ranking points, 1,714 ranking points now, at 48 more points. Well deserved. A great performance. That was
so
a
proud of
clinical
her.
performance, a winning performance. She goes through to play either the number 2 seed, Alina Svitolina. We've heard that before because she played her in Berlin and beat her in Berlin. So we like rematches. This year has been great for rematches. When Alex Eala has lost the first match to a player, she's come back in the rematch and she tends to win. She beat Sinyu Wong in a rematch this year. She beat Elena Rybakina in a rematch this year, and she's just beaten Leylah Fernandez in a rematch, having lost the first match in Stuttgart. She's beaten her here today. What a fabulous, fabulous result. And we can do all this again in the quarterfinals. Katie!
I'm amazed. Where did it all come from? All that information out of your head. He's not even reading this stuff. There's something else on the TV, on the thing now. It's got nothing to do with tennis. Oh, this is just great. We dare to dream because she encourages us to. And God looks after her and gives her the strength to do all the playing for us. I feel really emotional because
She's making us all proud day after day after day.
well, she is. And, sometimes I kind of think I'm being silly when I just go, she can win, she can win. She can get back from 5-1, which I think I did actually say that. But I'm not sure even I actually kind of believed it would happen. I know she can because she is the comeback queen. But this is just absolutely brilliant.
Consistency is no longer a king, it's consistency is the queen. On the WTA tour, Alex is the queen, or she wouldn't take that crown. She's far too humble.
No, she
but
is not.
I'm going to say it on her behalf. At the moment, she's the queen of comebacks, and she is showing you how that's done, and it's consistency on court, point
And
after point, game after game. She gave
Grace.
Fernandez no opportunities to win that last game she needed for the set. She made life difficult, and Fernandez actually crumbled under the pressure. She couldn't sustain enough good tennis to win 4 points, win a game from 5-1 up, and Alex just game after game after game just was
that
so
a
strong
7 there?
and so consistent.
Is that a 7?
Yes,
there?
it is.
And then a 6 there.
Yeah. So we can look forward to a
Oh.
quarterfinal. I expect it to be Alina Svitolina, who has been resting up. She is a mother. She's been doing lots with her husband. She has a full-time job as a parent, and it will be interesting how she does against Kudermetova, which is later today, I believe. So I will watch that match, or certainly watch the highlights, just to see if Svitolina is hitting the ground running after her 3.5 weeks off since Wimbledon. And it will be interesting because we know these two have met recently in Berlin on grass. Hard court will be a very different matchup, but anything is possible. Alex is in the quarterfinals.
Anything is possible for Alex.
And I am, I'm not going to say it's going to stop in the quarterfinals. Anything is possible.
Absolutely. Oh, we are the happiest Alex community. Pillow Prime, I believe that. We are a blooming happy community. And I'm just so thankful to you all for coming here to join us here, because honestly, Dan and I could do this on our own, but it would be really boring. Because I've got you lot, all love it. I love reading everything that you're saying. I love all the way we support them. Oh, I love the way we all support each other. Actually, I love it. I just love it. It's just great. Quite exhausted, and it's only 6:10 here, whereas you guys is the middle of the night. Ding dong army. We are the ding dong army. We've nearly got 13,000 people watching, Eddie. You're right. We're 58 of 13,000. We're very blessed by you all supporting her and supporting us in what we do. And I just love that you're allowing us to get to know your community, get to know your culture. I love it. And it is about her play, isn't it? And it is about how, Yes, 1.3 thousand watching. Yes, they are. It is about the way she plays, but the reason that we support her, because we're not actually Filipino, the reason why we support her is the way she does her. It's her grace. It's her grace. It's the way she holds herself. For me as a woman, I think if I had a daughter, I would like my daughter to look up to her. You know, and it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter your nationality, it doesn't matter what you look like, how tall you are, how short you are, or how rich you are, how poor you are. For me, it's what the person is, the heart inside her. And she is somebody who I think the youngsters of the world need to be following. And that's why we promote her. And I so love that the whole community helps us to do that. I'm just absolutely overjoyed. Very emotional. Dan doesn't have a daughter. He obviously treats her like his own daughter because he hasn't got one. And she lets us dare to dream. Imagine 5-1 down. And actually we were still saying it. We might not have actually had 100% of our heart believing it. But she now encourages us to. She now says, you know what? Go on. You're allowed to believe it now. Love being here. Also being with the two of you, Tita Katie and Tito Dan, and all the fans and supporters here. SJE plays with all in her heart, Tita Katie.
I was a little bit worried, but I needn't have been. Was that? Where's our friend who asked me?
Yeah, Cleo. She was
Chloe.
Chloe.
How the match would go.
Chloe has said a few times actually in this. It's all been flying past very quickly because there's a lot of you chatting. But Chloe. Oh, Joan. Salamat. Salamat, Bo, Coach Dan and Katie. Clem. That's why I keep coming back to the channel because it's fun and we just keep winning. Yes, it was CLPN Diaz ideas. And it was, that's Chloe. She was saying, you see, I told you, Coach Dan, I have to ask you what's going to happen, not anyone else.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
It was a bit edgy halfway through that second set, but we needn't have worried.
We need not. So what, I know I always ask you this and you get annoyed if you don't know, but when's she going to play again? Please say not tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure she's got a rest day tomorrow.
Oh, thank goodness.
They've got half the round of 16 second round matches to play tomorrow, and it will be quarterfinals Friday, semi-finals Saturday, and final on Sunday. That's the rest of the schedule for
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Washington, is my belief. But obviously,
Great. That's good.
I'm not the organizer, I'm not the scheduler, but
that's Jesus
my
again, you know.
understanding as I know it. And there's obviously potential for rain delays, etc. But that would only mean that the matches are put back rather than come forward. So we will know that for definite. Usually the order of play comes out sort of 10 o'clock-ish our time, so in about 4 hours.
We will do a live for you.
I'm pretty sure it's a rest day for Alex tomorrow, which
Do you
will
know,
be good.
Just as an aside, I think we told you yesterday, because I was very concerned actually that she was going to be playing this game tomorrow, because literally me and Dan tomorrow are going to compete ourselves in a croquet tournament. Both of us are competing, and it's in the middle of nowhere, and it has absolutely no coverage by 4G, 5G, or any type of Wi-Fi. And so it really was going to be a bit of a struggle for us to do the live stream. A, because we need to be actually playing croquet, and B, because we were placed. And there we are. Jesus made it so that we didn't have to play.
I can confirm it will be Friday because there's no way they're playing two matches. Svitolina's match is actually tomorrow. Time to be confirmed, so there's no way Alex is playing tomorrow. So it's Kudermetova versus Svitolina tomorrow, and the winner will play Alex on Friday, weather permitting.
Another vlogger, Teresa's saying, another vlogger, another Brit, on his watch along. Are there other watch-alongs? I bet they're not as fun as ours. Said, good luck to anyone playing Eala. They need to have power. They need to have the power of God looking after them, actually, and the entire Filipino diaspora. I believe defending champion killer. She is. She's an Olympic winner killer and a defending champion killer. The match has been won. Jesus, you still have thousands of viewers. You both too good. Oh, hello, Bona. Is the I don't think Jesus has got viewers. Has he got a channel? Has Jesus got a YouTube channel? He would do well on YouTube, wouldn't he, actually? He'd get a lot of fans. Jesus, so that's Erlo Bolese. That's the driver when we get to Manila. He's going to be our driver, as long as he has plenty of sleep. Just unbelievable. 1-5 trailing in the second set. 7-5. Actually, you're right. I've yet again got the score wrong there. Haven't I?
Where?
There.
No. Why?
It was a 7-5, 7-6.
No, it was 7-6. That was a tie break.
Okay.
He won the tie break.
Yeah.
Very convincingly.
Oh, good.
7 points to 1.
She's defeated 11 of the top 50 players, apparently now. Most of all the YouTubers predicted Alex's win against Leylah.
So yes, I will do a celebratory review of that match, but just looking at the stats I've got in front of me, Alex did improve her first serve percentage above 60%, 61%. Long may that continue, the higher the better. She won 68% of her first serve points, so 27 of those 40 first serve points that were in play, she won the majority. But even more impressive really is she managed to win 62% of her second serve points. Remember, in Stuttgart it was down at 38%, so she improved by 24% on second serves.
Matthew, don't go. I'm coming back to you when Dan's finished his chat. Don't go, because I want to talk to you about that.
Yesterday she won 54% of all the points played against Jung. Today it was at 56%. Alex very dominant in that first opening set. But in total, 142 points played in the match. Alex won 80 of those points. So very, very good.
Right. I don't want Matthew to get out of the room before you talk about this, Dan. Matthew has said before rank 26, down to 28 again. But there will be words that Dan will have for that, won't there?
Yeah, someone showed me that ranking, but it was never confirmed. I didn't agree with that, and none of the things I saw on the end of Monday ever had Alex as number 26 in the world. They talked about other players losing points, etc., but that's all done by the start of Monday, so that's when the rankings are kind of fixed on some sites. Other sites have the ranking fluid and it's updated daily. So we'll show you the rankings we use on a daily basis. Katie's got an image of that. And it has now changed, but this was before the match started.
Before the match started, live rankings, there you go.
And you'll see Alex's name in the fairly middle of this table. It's got the players sort of ranked around Alex in 28th, but you can see before the match today, next to her age, which is sort of the first column next to her name, then you've got obviously the country, Philippines, then her current total before today's match was 1666, then the round of 16 she was in Washington, and then those N2 numbers, how many points she'd be on if she won today, 1,714 points, and that's where she is now, which puts her right behind Emma Navarro, just 5 points behind. And if she wins the tournament, she would go to 2,106 points, which is why Alex has that total at the end of her row. So she's now still ranked 28th in the world, but she's only 5 points behind Emma Navarro, only 12 points behind Potapova, the 2 spots above her. And if she was to win her next match, she would jump to 1801, 1,801 points. So the next match is worth 87 more points to Alex. We could explain how the rankings work if you want us to, but I'm just going to leave that.
There's
for
a
the
video.
moment.
We've got a video on there about that. Up on YouTube about that. You've just been told by Croon that you owe them something, Dan.
Me?
Yeah, you were wrong with your prediction yesterday. You owe us something. You told us that Alex has only 25% chance of winning.
I know I didn't say 25%.
Did you not?
That was the Iga Swiatek match.
Oh.
Yesterday I had Jung slight favourite. Alex was what was it? Something like 46% chance, I think I gave her. But I said it could as easily be the other way. It was very close yesterday.
This is Mr. CLP. Chloe is saying, Sir Dan, what's the probability for Alex before she won this match?
Yeah,
Why did she only get rid of blood pressure way up? But Alex, thank you. Oh, thank you.
I think I've said similar words around Alex's last three matches.
Nathaniel.
I felt like all three of her last matches were potentially very close on paper, and they've all proved to be very close. Today clearly could have almost gone to 3 sets, but the key thing I felt was how Alex started. I talked about that. She played Fernandez before in Stuttgart and got off to a terrible start, losing the first 5 games. Today she was mindful of that, and she came out and she got off to the fast start and won that opening set. And I did say that would likely determine the outcome of the match, and that's how it unfolded. There was a close set. I thought it might be the other way around, but yeah, when it's close matches, it's it's going to be 50 something and 40 something, isn't it? And that's basically what I've said about the last 3 matches.
Nathaniel was saying that the reason where he found it, you know, the 26th,
Yeah.
it was on the WTA website on Sunday morning, Manila time, where Alex was at number 26. But I actually could not believe it since there was no tournament before the Monday. Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't
accurate, was it?
It wasn't accurate, no. But we found the WTA website is either slow or inaccurate more than once. It is better than, you know, some of the stuff I see on Twitter. But there you go. Is Alex following the footsteps of Rafael Nadal? So much hard work, especially that comeback win. Oh my goodness. My heart is about to burst out of excitement and a little bit of worry. Don't worry, Jessie Jane. Don't worry. We're all in this together. We're all in our big Chalk Dust family. Just you chill. She's just a comeback queen. It's funny. He's gone. He's not in the room anymore. But Leo, the baker, remember the baker guy who kept on putting the oven on for the bagels and the baguettes. He said to me when it was 5-1 down. Do you remember? He said to me, Katie, where are the ding dongs? And I said, oh, you're right.
Yes,
I'd
yes.
forgotten the ding dongs. And she was 5-1 down. And I went out. I got the ding dongs. We came in, and she didn't miss a game after that.
Lucky ding dongs they have.
We're not sponsored, but if you want to talk to the Ding Dong Company of Philippines, we would be happily to be sponsored, because it does cost us a fortune to get them delivered. But what is it? What are you looking for?
I think Katie has magic lucky powers, and ever since Katie gave Alex the ding dongs,
this meeting, hang on. This one.
She handed these ding dongs over to Alex. Ever since then, that was the week of Birmingham.
This was
the day
the
before
Sunday.
it started. Alex went on to win Birmingham. Since that moment, those ding dongs have proved to be very, very good for everyone concerned, whether it's Katie eating them in the second set here.
But we've done that before. We used to, even before we gave them to her.
Yes, we did.
We ate them, but since we gave them to her, she has been on an absolute roll. I wonder if she realizes it's not all the practicing. It's the praying and the ding dongs that do the trick. There you go. And that's our little chat with her. I'm going to put it on in case you get the sound. You might not hear the sound, but I'll put it on.
Hey, Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dong?
Oh no! Amazing! Thank you. That's the best.
Good luck.
Thank you
We
so
run a
much.
YouTube channel which is all about you.
All about me.
It's all about the WTA,
Okay.
but our fan base wants it to be all about you.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it kind of is.
This is incredible that I got this in Birmingham. Amazing.
Did
Thank
you? May I take a selfie?
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
There you
Hey,
go.
Alex, would it be
I
weird to give
can't
you
put
some
the. I
ding
don't-
dong?
I
Oh
can't
no!
put the particular
Amazing! Thank you. That's the best.
Good luck.
Thank you
We
so
run a
much.
YouTube channel which
But
is
ding
all about
dongs
you.
for the win.
All about me.
It's all about the WTA,
Okay.
but our fan base
Oh,
wants it to
goodness,
be all
are you
about you.
tired?
Oh my
So
goodness.
it kind of is.
This is
It's
incredible
very
that I
hard.
got this in
Katie, you
Birmingham.
get the
Amazing.
ding-dong.
Thank
May
you.
I take a selfie?
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
Absolutely, we do.
Hey,
But it was
Alex,
that.
would it be
It was
weird to give you
honestly.
some ding dong?
Oh
it's weird. You said to me,
no!
Katie, well,
Amazing!
you've
Thank
got-
you. That's the best.
Good luck.
Thank you
We
so
run a
much.
YouTube channel which is all about you.
All about me.
It's all about the
Your
WTA.
watch-alongs
Okay.
are
But
the
our
lucky
fan
charm
base
for
wants
Alex's
it to be all about
fan
you.
base.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's so
This is
lovely.
incredible that I
Oh.
got this in Birmingham.
This-
Amazing.
We've had a
May I
visit.
take a
We've got a
selfie?
Of course, of
visitor.
course.
I'll
Thank
be back in a second, guys.
Hey, Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dong?
Oh no! Amazing! Thank you. That's the best.
Yeah, so
Thank
I've
you
got
so
the
much.
YouTube
stats
channel
on
which
winners
is
and
all about
unforced
you.
errors.
All about me.
And
all about the
Leylah
WTA.
Fernandez
Okay.
was
But our fan
minus
base wants it to be
17,
all about
so
you.
Oh my
it was
goodness.
very
This
expensive
is
in terms
incredible
of how
that
many
I got
unforced
this
errors.
in
She did
Birmingham.
42
Amazing.
unforced
Thank you. May I
errors
take a
compared
selfie?
to
Of course, of
Alex,
course.
who
Thank
hit
you.
just 19.
Hey,
So
Alex,
difficult
would it be weird to give you
conditions.
some
The
ding
wind
dong?
was
Oh
obviously
no!
a factor, but Alex
Amazing!
much
Thank
better
you.
today
That's the
with
best.
those lucky
Thank you
We
so
run a
conditions.
much.
I think
channel
yesterday's
which
match
is
with
all
John
about you.
in
All about
similar
me.
ways
It's all about the
certainly
WTA.
had,
Okay.
But our fan base
a
wants it
benefit
to be
to
all about
Alex
you.
today.
Oh my
She was,
goodness.
adjusted
This
to
is
those type of
incredible
conditions.
that I
Hope
got
would
this
win
in
better
Birmingham.
because she was
Amazing.
much
Thank you. May I take a selfie?
Of course, of
people
course.
Thank
were
you.
in court, and
Hey,
as you
Alex,
can
would
see,
it be weird to
42
give you
and
some ding
19.
dong?
Oh
so
no!
the game was
Amazing!
twice as
Thank
many,
you.
more than
That's the
twice as
best.
many errors
Thank you
than
We
so
run a
much.
YouTube channel which is
but,
all about you.
All about me.
It's all about the
the whole
WTA.
story.
Okay.
But our fan
There
base
was a
wants
lot
it to be all about
of,
you.
Oh my
So
So
goodness.
it kind of
I
is.
This is incredible that I
Things
got
going
this
on
in Birmingham.
one player's
Amazing.
head.
Did you? May I take a
Alex
selfie?
is
Of course, of
very,
course.
Thank you.
She's got a very
Hey,
good
Alex, would it be
clarity.
weird to
Her
give you
head
some
is
ding
not
dong?
Oh
filled
no!
with other stuff. There's
Amazing.
obviously
Thank
other
you. That's the
distractions
best.
going
luck.
on, and
Thank you
We
so
run a
much.
YouTube channel
I
which
think she
is
looked
all
like
about
she was
you.
a player.
All about me.
It's all about the
Preoccupied, she had
WTA.
lots of
Okay.
balls
But our
to
fan
play,
base
and that
wants
makes
it to be all
difficult
about
to have
you.
balls
Oh my
to
goodness.
So it kind of is.
This is
Court.
incredible that I
Oh,
got this in
clear
Birmingham.
mind,
Amazing.
play
Did
best
you? May I take a selfie?
Of course, of course.
Where's
Thank
the
you.
post-match interview we're being
Hey,
asked?
Alex, would it be weird
Do
to
we
give you
have
some
that
ding
today?
dong?
Oh no! Amazing! Thank you. That's the
Good
best.
luck.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
the
much.
reason I
which
can't
is
play
about
you
you.
the
All about
audio
me.
is
It's all about the
we
WTA.
have the-
Okay.
But our fan
I know
base
how I can
wants
do
it
it.
to be all about you.
Oh my
This.
So
goodness.
it kind of is.
This is incredible that I got this in Birmingham. Amazing.
Okay.
Did you? May I take a selfie?
Of course, of course.
Thank you. Hey, Alex,
that's
would it be
not
weird to
happening.
give you some ding
So
dong?
now
Oh
actually,
no!
I'm going to play this
Amazing.
with the sound on. Post-match interview we're being asked.
Alex, would it
Right. Oh, hang on. Us meeting.
Hey, Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dong?
Oh no! Amazing. Thank you. That's the
Good
best.
luck.
Thank you
We
so
run a
much.
YouTube channel which is all about you.
All about me.
It's all about the WTA.
Okay.
But our fan base wants it to be all about you.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it kind of
This
is.
is incredible that I got this in Birmingham. Amazing.
Did you? May I take a selfie?
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
There you
Would it be
go.
weird to give you
Right.
some ding dong?
Oh no!
Turn that off.
It's not out yet. It's all these media companies, and this is an American tennis channel media company, and
Hang on.
it's difficult.
Us meeting. I think that might have been a bit better. You might have heard it better then. Dan, you gave Alex a 35% chance of winning. Dan so tries hard to get it right for you guys. Because he's so conscious that you are all massive Eala fans, obviously, as are we, and that he really doesn't want to have his heart overtake his brain. And so he does all the statistics. But the statistic, I genuinely think the problem with this is the statistic that we haven't got in there, and it doesn't ever turn up in any algorithm, is that she just has the power, the superpower of coming back from behind.
I think if you watch the video that Katie did today,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was over 40% for Alex.
I think it was actually. I will
but
pop the link on to the video.
I think it doesn't really matter. Alex has won, which is great. And I'm trying to be realistic and set expectations because it gives us an idea of what an achievement it is when Alex wins. So when she was playing players below her in the rankings or outside the top 100, then obviously the percentage chances that Alex would win, say in Birmingham in those matches before she got to the final against Bartenkova, Alex is a strong favourite. So if I say she's got a 60, 70, 80% chance of winning, then if she does win, it's not quite the same achievement as if she's only got a 30, 40% chance. So I felt Leylah Fernandez was definitely a player that is more experienced and has had more achievements on hardcourt. She was the defending champion. So yes, on current recent form, she was lacking confidence. But if you, as I said and showed you, the end of 2025, her form in hardcourt events was superior to Alex's. And I kind of gave her 56% chance, I think, 57% chance, based on that sort of comprehensive form over time rather than just recent form. But Alex winning today it gives you a sense of the achievement. So if she played Katie, Alex might have a 99.9% chance, possibly 100% chance. So she's clearly going to win, and therefore it's what you expect. When she played Iga Swiatek, I said if she played her 4 times this week, she would probably win once. So I gave her like a 25% chance, but it was a great win. That was a fantastic achievement. She was a real underdog, and that gives you a perspective of the sense of achievement. So clearly, as fans, we could say Alex is going to win like Katie does and just give it, it's 100%. She's going to win every time. But I'm trying to give the realistic,
I'm always right.
Realistic view, and it gives you a sense of the achievement. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to diminish the great achievement and the euphoria around Alex's wins. I'm just trying to give you a sort of comparative. So today's win is a similar standard of victory as her first round against Qinwen Zheng. When she plays, if she plays Elina Svitolina in the quarterfinal, that would be a step up, and that would be an even better win if she was to win the quarterfinal. And ultimately, Alex is trying to win a tournament, winning a first tournament at this highest level, or a series of tournaments over time, and then ultimately the biggest tournaments in the world. And so they're all stepping stones, but that's really why I'm giving some percentages on it. And I hope that makes sense. So it's all set against everything and every match. And over the last 6 months, I think generally I've given a kind of real sense of the value, if that makes sense, of each win.
Lovely. I've just put the video. Kutchikut was asking about the points. Why she only got 48 and not 100, and that is to do with the qualifying.
Yeah, we can.
I've already put it on, darling. I don't worry. You can show the ranking.
Alex's
AE.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so the reason Alex doesn't get 108 points, the full value, is because it's the difference between her current set of counting events, the points she's already got, and the points she's gained today. It's the net difference. So players have to count certain events, and they're the ones with the padlock against them at the side of their name. So you've got the 4 Grand Slams at the top, and then you've got the WTA 1000 events that have to count. And then you've got how many points Alex has got at those events from the last 52 weeks. because your points only stay on there for 52 weeks of the year. So the good news is when she gets to Cincinnati, she didn't play that last year. So any wins, she'll get all the points. But in the case of a WTA 500 event, Alex can only count the event if it's improves on what she's already got listed there. And you can see that coming into this week, she's got Berlin, Abu Dhabi, London, and Linz. And the smallest total against any of those 4 tournaments is 60 points. So one win this week would earn her 60 points. So the net difference is 0. She swaps Washington in and she takes Linz out. 60 in, 60 out, there's no change. And that's in effect why today's win has given her 108 points in, and Linz comes out and the difference is 48 points.
Brilliant. Brilliant. I've also put a link up here for anyone who wants to know all the details on that. I will put it in again here. WTA rankings deep dive is here. This video, that one. There's a lot in there. It's mathsy and it's really interesting.
It's Alex here. Thank you so much for the support. The atmosphere out there is electric, and I can't wait to see you again in the next round.
Oh,
Hi, everybody. It's Alex here. Thank you so much for the support. The atmosphere out there is electric, and I can't wait to see you again in the next round.
Okay, so that's what the Tennis Channel has released. I haven't seen the encore interview, but depending on where they're playing in the world, we're sometimes limited to how much of the match and the post-match we're shown, and that's just to do with different channels around the world. So we try our best. Sometimes if it's in Europe or within the UK, we get the match interview live. It's not possible in America. So the interview will possibly go on social media in due course, but that's what the Tennis Channel's just released, and it's obviously packed in Washington, and they've given Alex a microphone just to share that message with fans, which I'm sure you'll see in due course as well.
with the fairy dust. So Seal Down, Mr. Seal Down Poe, I'm just saying, so he's asking what you think now if they were to play each other again at the US Open. So I was largely saying, well, probably much the same as
Fernandez
and but plus you'd always put
I'm
the
not
fairy dust in.
I've no idea why. There are a few players on tour who are not playing consistently or as reliably from week to week as I've seen them play in 2025. And you would headline that list with Arina Sabalenka, and you'd also have in that list at the moment Elena Rybakina. Both those players are nowhere near as consistent in terms of their performances as they were in the first few months of this season. So they're in my list of question marks, and Leylah Fernandez would join that list today after that performance. That is nowhere near the Leylah Fernandez, the quality that I saw in 2025, certainly from this time of year through the remainder of the hardcourt season. We saw how impressive her results were, winning in Tokyo, semi-finalists in Hong Kong, winning in Washington. She was beating top hardcourt players, 9, 10, 11 months ago? Nothing like that quality. It wasn't Alex's fault. Nothing Alex can do. She doesn't need to worry about her opponent if they're struggling. But all those three players I've just mentioned, and there are others to throw into that list, it's the off-court distractions. They're not settled on court. And if you're not settled when you come onto court and you're preoccupied with off-court distractions, and those off-court distractions don't have to be all negative. It could be you've had an argument with your team. We've seen that with Iga Swiatek. There's another person to put into that list. You could have fallen out with a coach, a psychologist. They have so many in their team, some of these top players. Or it could be that you've fallen out with a family member, a partner. equally, it
could be happy.
It could be a happy positive. We see Katie Bolt has just got married to Alex de Minaur. It could be you've stopped playing tennis because you've been celebrating a big moment in your life. We've seen other players distracted with off court because they're getting a lot of work. Tennis, it's tennis related, but they're doing social media promotions, they're doing photo shoots for companies, they're getting other income in from this type of work, but it's an off-court distraction. And we've seen it with Raducanu managing the balance between all those things happening off-court and then and managing your tennis tournament commitments is part of the job. And touch wood, Alex Eala has a very settled team who know Alex. They've known her for years, since she was a teenager, and that is working. And not just Leylah Fernandez. People will often say, are you sure you want to have such an insular team with family members, etc.? We talked about it before the match. Whether that's the issue, I don't know. But it does not help the player if they have consumed with those thoughts. And you cannot win consistently at professional level at tennis with off-court distractions, whether they're positive or negative. And the longer Alex keeps doing what she's doing, the more consistently her progress will be incrementally. And this is why I have great hopes for Alex. It's not in the moment. It's not that I'm going to say she's going to win this tournament this week or that tournament. It's because I can see that she's here for the long journey and she's doing a lot of things right, and she's going to learn and make progress much more evenly as a result. And I'm encouraged that she's not won one big event or one tournament. Mboko, great player, sadly injured at the moment, but maybe she's not a good example. But a player who has a breakthrough win, wins a big event like Raducanu did in the US Open, and then really struggles for any kind of form for years after. Alex is winning matches at every event now. She's getting through 1, 2, 3 rounds. She's beating players lower ranked. She's competing with players ranked for a similar ranking, and she's getting closer to players, if not beating the odd player ranked above her. And this is all what she needs to do as she gets towards her mid-20s, and they're the ingredients which will help her win events. And if she's ever going to be inside the top 10, she's going to need to win events. I mean, you can talk about, she'll be a top 10 player, top 5 player, as much as you like, but what are the steps to getting there? And that's what I like to look at and concentrate on.
Just doesn't happen overnight, does it?
It's about, can she get to quarterfinals, semi-finals? Can she manage the workload of winning on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Thursday, a Friday in the same week? Because unless she has the stamina and coach with all the requirements to do that, then her ranking's not going to get to 2,000 points. If you're not going to get to 2,000 points, you're not going to get to the top 20. You need to get over 2,000 points to get inside the top 20. You need to be over 3,500, something like that, off the top of my head, to even think about the top 10. Alex is on 1,700 points. That's a great achievement, and that's in advance of what she achieved last year. But to go from that, it's far better for me to achieve the 2,000 points because she's had 8, 10, 12 really good events with 150, 200 points at each of these events, because she's got to the latter stages, than winning one big event and then having a lot of first round exits. And that's the way she will sustain incremental improvements in her ranking. And that's what I don't hear other pundits talk about so much. It's well, for me, there's no way she's going to get inside the top 10 until another good 18 months, even if she plays brilliantly for the next year to 18 months and her body holds up, etc., because she's got to play all the Grand Slams again. She's got to improve on clay. She's got to defend all the points she's earned this year. This is really her first full season as a known top 50 player who's competing with the reputation that comes with that. And so after this year, she's got to defend all those points in 2027. I might start considering the possibilities of where her ranking might go in another year's time when she's played the US Open in 2027 and she played all those Grand Slams for another year. If she's anywhere near the top 20 August 2027, that would be a great achievement because it means she's defended and built upon the points she's gained this year, and she's around 2,000 points going into or out of the US Open in 2027. So I'm kind of wandering about a bit, aren't I? But
I just got something also to say on a similar theme about about the growth. I genuinely felt, I really genuinely felt such warmth and gratitude when I saw the pictures of Joanne Bosch sitting there, just encouraging her, gently encouraging her, and giving her love, giving her encouragement, telling her, you're doing really well, keep it up, and sort of almost allowing her to win her own match. Whereas, and I felt my stomach kind of turned when I saw those two watching Fernandez. It was almost like they were ganging up on her. Somebody had said that she's got this new coach, it's better than having her dad. And it felt to me like she had her dad, and now the other guy was ganging up on her as well. It did not look like a positive arrangement.
Okay, good news. The Tennis Channel has released the interview. This is the 3-minute on-court interview after the match today.
Alex Eala, first of all, congratulations. Yet another win here in Washington for you. I have to ask, very tricky, windier conditions today comparative to yesterday. Can you explain how difficult that is as well as your opponent was today?
It was definitely a factor, but ultimately something I couldn't control. I think I had definitely some tough moments in that match, and credits to Leylah. She put me in some really tough positions. So I think I'm super proud of how I fought and how I stayed in there.
Yeah, take me to that spot. It was a little bit tougher for you in the second set. She was playing a lot more aggressive, down 5-1. What changed for you? What were you telling yourself to come back the way you did in the second set?
Yeah, I know that she was playing a little better, and maybe my level dropped a little bit, and I think those are very tricky moments when your level is dropped and you want to do better, but things just for one reason or another aren't coming out. And I think patience was key there, and just trying to work it out, and have a strong mentality in terms of trying to find solutions.
So talk about that a little bit. We saw you go over to your coach after you won the match, and a lot of players don't do that because they're so used to sort of being out here on tour, but you have such a good relationship.
Yes.
Can you talk through how important that is to have a great coach-player relationship?
I mean, it's super important that Joanne, who's here with me, is kept my confidant. I trust in him a lot, and as well as my team who's back home, Luke and Sandro. Sandro's birthday was yesterday, so shout out Sandro. I don't know if he's watching, but I think it helps me feel like I'm not alone on court. Yeah.
Okay, so last question. We all know that you're from the Philippines. You have incredible support here. I want to know, is there a favorite place that you've been to here in Washington? Maybe don't tell them, I don't know, because you might have a few fans there. But if you want to say something to them, and also just if you've had a chance here in Washington to explore a little bit.
I would have loved to see more of the city, but the matches are very demanding. The training is demanding, and this is the first priority. I enjoy so much here, and I enjoy so much on tour, but I'm still working. So maybe on the free time, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know.
Maybe ask them in your native tongue.
Okay. Kung may mga kainan kayo na may alam dito, wala akong masyadong free time, pero baka mamaya pang dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, through to the next round, Alex Eala.
Okay.
Wonderful. Wasn't that lovely? And I like that they were encouraging her to speak Tagalog, because I must say, I'm amongst friends here, I was a little bit disappointed when at Wimbledon she didn't. And I thought, that's not like her. And so the interviewer actually said, why do you speak to them in their own tongue? And I thought that was really, really nice and lovely that she did. Chloe's saying the wins and win got along well to Alex Eala, and now she's doing great. Well, she's on the list of the top female players to watch out for. Oh, she certainly is. Well, that's the reason that we even met her in the first place, or came across her and started vlogging about her, because Dan did a video. Dan did a blog. It was a blog, wasn't it? You typed it in of not years ago, months ago, back in January. He was writing for his website a blog about the 5 women to watch who are 21 and under. And he watched these 5, and I read it, and we were talking it through. And then it was the Australian Open. So obviously Dan was completely aware of her. I wasn't especially aware of her, but then I wouldn't expect to be. And then it was the Australian Open. Do you remember they did that sort of schedule mistake where they put Alex on court 6, and it was ridiculous because there were 7,000 people queuing at the stadium after it was full because they all wanted to watch her in Australia. So that was a big problem. And so I just loved that. And then we watched them, and we did some videos, and then we did the videos about all 5 women, and nobody was that fussed about the first 4, but everyone went crazy for Alex. And we thought, well, we could carry on making videos for people who don't want to watch them, or we can make them for people who do. And we also particularly really appreciated right from the start her mentality and her strength, and her, for me as a woman, as a bit of a feminist, she is the woman that I would like if I had little ones, you look up to her. She can be your role model. That's no problem. I can trust that she's a good role model. And I'm not sure that there are any other clear contenders for that. Not clear contenders, not always. And so there you go. That's my sermon over. She's asking the crowd if they can recommend some place to eat. Yeah, I think I actually even got that, Marv. My Tagalog, I'm starting to understand more. I'm really excited to try it out with you guys when we get to the Philippines in January.
Yep, so we've got a day to catch our breath.
Yep.
And I can study the potential opponents tomorrow when they battle it out. Kudermetova, I can't see beating Svitolina. She's so wayward with a lot of her shots, unless she really strings a lot of points together without committing lots of errors. But she got past Buxer, who was playing her first match after a reasonably long injury, and that was very close. It was nearly over in 2 sets. Buxer was a set up, and it went to a tiebreak, but then Kudermetova outlasted her, but she does make a lot of errors. Svitolina will surely win that match. So we'll watch that, and we'll tell you all about where Svitolina's game is at. But yes, it's a great week. I wasn't sure if Alex would get up to full speed this first week back after a rest, but she's certainly playing better, more solid tennis than her first 2 opponents, and long may that continue, because the very, very best players are not in Washington. Jessica Pegula is a very close second, but she's not Noskova, who's obviously won Wimbledon, and she's not Andreeva, who won the French Open. And so Pegula isn't a certainty to come through the top half. I think Anna Kalinskaya, who got to the final last year, is going to be a dangerous player in the top half. But it's exciting just to be talking about Alex in the context of the latter rounds in Washington. But that's where we're at. Fantastic to be playing. Whenever you're playing on a Friday, it's really good news.
Yeah. We are super excited. So Dan is going to do what Dan does, and I'm going to do what I do. We're about as regular as clockwork. Dan will write a post-match analysis for you to watch, and then the algorithm of YouTube will send it around everywhere. And then Dan will write another one when we know who she's playing for certain, and we will post that, and you can see the tactics and the strategies of how she wins against whichever player it is, and you'll be ready for the watch along on Friday. Super excited for that. Get some sleep, guys. And thank you so much for coming and subscribing and liking and all the other things that you guys do for us. We're really very, very grateful, and we absolutely love it. So sleep well and enjoy your Thursday. One game at a time. Absolutely, Mr. Sealdown Poe. You're right. All right then. Shall we say bye-bye?
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Salamat, Poe.